Yeah, I absolutely said it. I absolutely said it. MAGA is smart. Yeah, MAGA is the best. MAGA is absolutely the best. MAGA though, I need you to use your big boy voices. Thank you. I need you to use your big boy voices. I need you to get in the box because I need you to explain to me why Donald Jimothy Trump is the best president ever, if not one of the best. Juju's, I see her. Hey, sorry, YouTube. Okay, I apologize. I didn't realize that we didn't have sound on the YouTubes. We are good to go now. We have sound over on the YouTubes. Guys, we're dual streaming on YouTubes and on TikTok. I'm sorry, on Twitch. Cho, are you a Trump supporter? Again, you're being completely weird. And if you're gonna be weird, like at least be funny. It's the dumbest thing. It's the dumbest thing. Like at least be funny. You're not funny. You're not funny. Like you're not even funny. Anyway, guys, keep tapping the screen. We're at 25,000 likes. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 50,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to 150 shares. Guys, I need Trump. Listen, Trump supporters, MAGA, make America great again. Make America great again. I'm going to tell you something that most people won't tell you, and that thing is, we need you. You're our only hope. You're the only ones that we can actually count on to actually lead us. You guys are the smart ones. You guys are the ones that actually pick the right person. Coming in hot. Are you a Trump supporter?
Sure.
You are awesome. Thank you so much coming in hot. All right, perfect. So coming in hot, I got something for you. I have some questions, but before I do, quick question. Do you know who I am?
No idea. A guy on TikTok.
Oh, awesome. So you've never seen my live before?
No, I don't know what it.
Okay,
No,
perfect. No worries. Listen. I'm gonna give you a quick introduction, guys. Let's introduce. And I'm sorry, it says coming in hot. What can I call you?
You can call me whatever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna just call you Hot. Is that okay?
Go for it, boss.
All right, perfect, guys. We are going to actually give Hot a bit of an introduction.
You can call me Jimothy if you want.
Oh no. There's only one Jimothy. There's only one Jimothy. But we are going to give Hot an introduction to what this is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debate with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. With that being said, if you are a friendly, I need you guys to do a couple of different things. I need you to keep tapping the screen because we're not even at 50,000 likes yet, but we need to get these likes up. We need to get the likes to 50,000 likes, and we need to keep going. Also, I'm resetting the daily gift goal, right? The reason why it's important to tap the screen and also knock out these daily gift goals, and I'm resetting it to these 1 cent goals, it's because it helps push us out to the FYP. It helps get more people in here, and it gives us the opportunity to actually have these debates. So if you are a friendly, please do all the wonderful things to help push us out to the FYP. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. Tammy, are you a Trump supporter? Again, this is like weird. You keep doing the same thing. Like it's not funny. It's not. It's absolutely not funny, and they keep doing the same thing over and over. Like it's weird.
It's a little funny.
It's not. I mean, maybe the first time it could have possibly been, but now it's not. Mary, are you a Trump supporter? Mary, are you a Trump supporter? I guess Mary is not. I get. Oh, didn't do that. Did not mean to do that. Hello. Trying to clear this out. All right. So hi. Fun fact: Donald Trump, at least in my opinion, Donald Trump may be not if the greatest, one of the greatest presidents ever. Can we both agree on that?
Absolutely not.
You don't think he's one of the greatest presidents ever?
No, I do not. I certainly do not.
Okay, but you support him and you voted for him, right?
Correct.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm a little bit confused. Well, at the very least, do you think that he's a good president?
He's an all right president. I don't know how to put it, not anxious, but I'm actually happier to see what he does this time around. I think he'll do a lot better this time around than the first.
Okay. Well, yeah,
I think he
you're
did a decent
absolutely
job the first time. I think he'll do a lot better this time.
yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Like Donald Trump actually he comes in with a lot more qualifications this time. Like he has a lot of different things under his belt that he did not have before, including, multiple multiple felonies. He didn't have those before. But the failed businesses, he had that, but he also comes in with the coup, more lies, and now he's playing war. So hey, Hot, help me out. Which one of these things do you think makes Donald Trump like an amazing president, or is going to set him up for success in his next administration?
Yeah, I don't think it's him. I think it's the people that are going to be around him in this administration is what's going to make the difference. Because the first time around, he didn't know what the hell he was doing, and he relied on a lot of, the Washington swamp to fill those positions. So I think this time around, he has a lot of. I bet he's going to have a better administration and better people to fill those seats and positions.
When you say better administration, to fill those seats, do you mean people like RFK, who is a
Yeah.
vaccine denier, or do you mean like Tulsi Gabbard, like a
So no,
person
he's not.
who
I mean, he's
is
not a vaccine denier at all. He doesn't deny
he
vaccines. He's not
absolutely
anti-vaccine.
he is anti-vax. Not only is he anti-vax,
No,
but
he's
he
he's
thinks
not
that
though.
he first of all, he thought the C-19 vaccine targeted black people and white people. Like he said that it was made to basically skip over Jewish people and Asian people. Like he literally said the vaccine, I'm sorry, not the vaccine, but C-19 targeted, and so he didn't believe in the vaccine. He also said that vaccines
Yeah, he says
cause
a lot of crazy
autism.
shit.
But
So
but
no, he
like, is
didn't.
that
No. Hold on. He didn't say that. He's
okay?
questioning the relationship and the data and the science between it. He's asking questions. He's not saying these things are facts. He's saying where's the proof. So let's not be disingenuous. That's what he's actually talking about and standing for. He's talking about asking questions. He's not saying this is what it causes. He's saying where's the data? Where's the science? Where's all this stuff? Like answer the question. Show us the data. Show us the numbers. That's what he's saying. I
Mhm.
mean, I think anyone would want to be behind that, right? Answering those questions. Is there an effect? Is it say like? I mean, I feel like those are common sense things that everyone should want to have the answer to.
Yeah, listen, it's super interesting that you say that, right? Because like the whole thing is, he has spoken in multiple facets of talking about how he doesn't believe that vaccines are effective. They're not
Safe. Yes, he talks about their safety. The majority of what he talks is safety because there's no. He's asking for the data, and the data hasn't been proven and it hasn't been shown by the pharmaceutical companies.
cool. Hold on a
I
second.
mean, I think that anyone that wants to hold pharmaceutical companies accountable, I mean, like I said, it's kind of common sense. I don't know why we wouldn't want that to happen.
Yeah, no, cool. So I actually have an article here from NPR how there's an article here from NPR how malice, whooping cough, and worse could roar back under RFK Jr.'s watch. And this article specifically states that here that RFK he has theories of he has endorse debunked theories blaming vaccines for autism and chronic diseases. So he specifically, this article breaks down not only the multiple things that they're worried will actually come back if RFK is put in a position of power, but also how RFK has specifically blamed vaccines for autism and different chronic diseases. So, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but the simple fact of the matter is, RFK is not a virologist. Like, RFK doesn't have a history or a background, or I'm sorry, he's not the person to actually be championing these efforts. And it's super interesting that you guys are willing to actually follow him. And not saying you, Hot. I'm not saying you because I don't know you personally, right? But the right, just a few years back, when Michelle Obama was saying we need to get healthy, we need to make sure our kids are healthy, we need to put healthy food in the schools and all this wonderful stuff, they lost their minds, their collective minds, and said, how dare you try to get our kids healthy? But now RFK comes around with all of his conspiracy theories, and you guys are on board.
I wouldn't agree with that, though. I think who was pushing back against healthy food in kids' schools?
The right. Literally the right. The Republican Party was pushing back. They didn't. The Republican Party.
You're saying who? Like who?
Okay.
Well, you're just giving a blanket statement, like who, right? So if we're going to talk about stuff and like be, genuine in it, who, what, like what did they do? What did they say? I mean, you're just making blanket statements.
Okay.
Like who's pushing back on healthy food for kids?
Yep, hold on one second.
I mean, school lunch programs right now, as they are horrendous.
This is a political article from May the 29th, 2014. GOP rejects FLOTUS in lunch battle. This actual article talks about how multiple Republican congressmen, including Republican Robert Artaholt from Arkansas, the chairman of the House Appropriations Subcommittee of Agriculture, specifically pushed back on the actual need to put healthy food into schools for kids. It also speaks to how they rejected multiple requests that would actually help put more nutritious food. And says the House Republicans' proposal would undercut a school nutrition standard that has already been successfully implemented in over 90% of schools. So when they were actually, Michelle Obama wanted to make this happen and push it, the actual committee that would appropriate the funds started defunding this effort and saying this is not something that we want. So specifically, the Republican Party has come out against healthy food for kids when Michelle Obama did it. I'm not making this up.
Yeah, you're talking about that specific person. So did that specific person have financial ties to
you told me to put the name on it, and not only did I put a name on it again.
So now I'm asking for details. That's fine. I asked a question, you answered.
And specifically, this was he was the GOP chair for the House Appropriations Committee in the Senate, in which they then voted 31-18 to actually cut the funds for this initiative, which would require
what was the name of that initiative, real quick? I just want to look it up real quick. What was the name?
Here, I'll give you the article specifically.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a political article. GOP rejects FLOTUS in lunch battle. It's from May 29th, 2014. It's Lotus, a political article. Guys, as we keep this moving, keep tapping the screen, right? Let's keep tapping. Let's get this thing up to 100,000 likes. Also, let's get the shares up to 400 shares. And guys, please remember, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all of my pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. So if you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. And guys, we all know what's going on with the TikTok. It's a little bit unstable. We're not sure what's happening. Make sure you're following me right now. Right now, I am streaming not only on TikTok, but I am streaming on YouTube and I am streaming on Twitch. I am streaming on YouTube and streaming on Twitch. So if you are not following me on YouTube and Twitch, please do so, especially YouTube. I'm going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting on YouTube. So make sure you go to YouTube and follow me. And just an FYI, if you want to find me on YouTube, make sure you put the @ symbol. So don't just type in Santana Speaks, type in @Santana Speaks. @Santana Speaks. That'll help you find me on YouTube. But make sure you're following me on Blue Sky, Twitch, and YouTube. Hot, did you find the article?
Yeah, so I'm reading through it.
Okay.
Um,
Now, just to make sure that you understand, like we talked specifically because we're going down a rabbit hole, and I don't necessarily like to go down a rabbit hole because we're talking about this upcoming administration, except going back. But the point of this is the Republican Party lost their collective minds and pushed back on the initiative that was led by Michelle Obama to help make the kids healthier. But now we have a conspiracy theorist, someone who has self-proclaimed had brain worms, who tried to eat a bear, who tried to, hey Libby, hey Starscreen, who cut the head off of a whale and had whale guts flying all over the road. Once they put a person like him in a position of power, you are backing that. Like we do understand how insane that is, right?
so again, I said clearly he says a lot of crazy shit, but what speaks to me and what I support is that no one's a lot of things he says and a lot of questions he's asking, no one's been talking about it for decades, right? So when he talks about the food dyes, when he's asking questions about, you know, the link between vaccines and autism, and no one else is when they should, when he's talking about links in our
Hey, Blue
food and
Canary.
cancer and no one else is, when he's talking about the processed food and links with all these diseases and chronic illness, nobody else is talking about it, right? When he's giving you the numbers how autism has skyrocketed, when he's giving you the numbers of how chronic illness has skyrocketed, when we're talking about our country spends $4 trillion in healthcare on a yearly basis, and we're the most unhealthy we've ever been as a country. He's the only one I've heard talking about that. He's the only one I've heard asking those questions. So yeah, I'm sure he does say a lot of shit that's batshit crazy, but at the end of the day, he's the only one in our government that I'm hearing bringing up these points. He's the only one I'm hearing talk about this stuff. He's the only one I'm hearing asking these questions, and I think they're great questions to ask.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so like this is the thing, right?
So I mean, don't
this
I mean?
this
Can
wait,
we
wait,
come
wait,
to
hold on.
can we
So
come to an agreement
let me
real
say
quick?
this. Let me say this. I'm not saying that you're wrong, right? I do. I think there is something to the overarching need to address multiple issues within the United States, whether it be health issues or other things along those lines. And you know what, like food dyes and like studying chronic diseases, like all of that is absolutely critical. But to say like he's
So
a
then why
good
wouldn't
person
we want to support the person that's talking about that
because
stuff?
he doesn't have any actual knowledge, background, nor history in order to run the HSS. I'm sorry, the HSS,
Yes,
HHS. He doesn't have now. Again, if anything, and I'm gonna give you this. This is an olive branch. If Donald Trump would have appointed him somewhere around environmental health, environmental services, like things like that, okay, like okay. But he's not qualified to be the head of HHS, even more so. And zooming out, because I don't want it to be like, oh, you're picking on RFK, even though I don't think RFK is qualified. Donald Trump has literally put the most least qualified cabinet in place. Like, why is Linda McMahon the head of the Department of Education?
oh, I agree
Like,
with you 100%.
why is Tulsi Gabbard?
His first one, Betsy DeVos, was probably was horrendous. Again, I don't agree with a lot of stuff that Trump does. Like I said, he's not the greatest. There's a lot of shit that I don't agree with.
Right, but
And
your point though was that he's putting
secretaries of
like great
education
people
are
around
terrible.
him. You
Yeah,
said that he's putting great
I
people
said there
around
is a
him.
lot. Yeah, I said there's a lot better people around him this time.
Okay,
not
so
all of them.
okay,
It's not a
okay. So
blanket statement.
let's get off RFK for a second. Name another person that's great that he's actually appointed.
Yeah, so I like the Cash Patel. I like the Pete Hegsig. I like
Okay, hold on,
the
slow down,
Doge.
slow down,
I
slow
like
down,
Doge.
slow
I
down,
like
slow
all that
down,
stuff.
slow down.
Yeah.
One, Doge isn't like an official thing.
I hope it becomes an official thing. I'm totally
Yeah,
behind
maybe.
that.
I mean, you see your boy Ramaswamy is actually now running for what is it, governor of Ohio?
I did not know.
Did he get fired? I don't know. But yeah, no, he's actually running for governor of Ohio. He was actually hoping to get appointed to the Senate, and the lieutenant governor of, I forgot what place, but a lieutenant governor got appointed to that Senate position, and so now he's running for governor of Ohio. So there's that, right? But the simple fact of the matter is, Kash Patel is someone who has a literal hit list a literal hit list, and who has openly said that he will weaponize the FBI to go after Donald Trump's quote unquote enemies. Do you think that's a good thing to have someone coming into place who is openly saying, I am going to target people, I have a hit list as soon as I get in office?
If they are corrupt and he proves corruption, absolutely.
But see, the simple thing is he's never said that he was
to claim the swamp.
So you
There's,
do.
I mean, the past few years, the way the FBI is going, it's literal insanity. So yes, I fully support someone coming in and saying they're going to clean the house. You said that we need
to clean the swamp. How many people have been appointed by Donald Trump that either has some type of essay history or some type of actual record behind them of negative things? I mean, RFK is a felon who is openly admitted to drug use. Like, and also,
and that's, but again, right, that goes on both sides. It's not a one-way street.
But what I'm saying is, like, that's the thing that bothers me when
I mean, you're so right. So we real quick. So can we in the middle here, like, we understand that when we're talking about cabinet and filling positions, we're literally talking about thousands of positions, right, that have to be filled by the president.
Listen, I completely agree. And again, so let me be clear on this statement. Let me be very clear on the statement. Donald Trump has the right to appoint whoever he wants to whatever position he wants. That's when you're the president, you get to do that. So I'm not knocking that point. But what I am saying is Donald Trump is picking the worst people possible. I promise you, I swear, watching Donald Trump make his picks, I'm realizing how he bankrupts casinos. Like, it makes perfect sense how he bankrupts casinos now.
But see, here's a different spin on that though, right? So a lot of people want to spin it as these people are unqualified or this and that, but like, what have the people that are quote unquote qualified done for us over the past 30 years? We're worse off.
You have a point.
These people that are career politicians aren't helping us; they're hurting us. So we're at a point where I do support trying something different. So like Cash Patel, when you have a guy that's literally saying, I want to come in here and I want to stop the corruption, I want a clean house, I want a transparent FBI, like I want the American people to know what's going on. Like, yeah, I support that. When we have a guy like Pete Hegseth that comes in, he says, we're going to get back to war fighting, right? We're going to make our soldiers. I support that. When we talk about, Doge and we're going to hold these people responsible, I'm like, why should everyone not be behind these ideas?
No. Pete Hegseth, who has a history of being an open alcoholic, for someone who being an open alcoholic, for someone that's being an open misogynist, making comments saying that women should not actually be on the front lines in the military, and actually being a quote unquote war hawk. You support that as well. What?
Women. Why? I don't support women in special elite combat units at all.
Why?
Well, one, because I don't believe that women should be on the front lines. I think that should be men.
So you think that women? Wait, so you think that women are incapable of actually holding those positions? No, that's not what I said.
No, that's not what I said. I said I don't believe they should be. Okay,
clarify for me, because that's what it sounds like. I'm so confused.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that from my moral perspective, I don't want women going and dying on the front lines in war.
So your quote unquote moral compass supersedes what women actually want to do. So you're telling me that a woman who makes the decision to actually serve her country and feels like this is the highest,
she should have the freedom to do what she wants. I just don't.
Well, but then you just
that's where she should be. Yeah, I don't think that's where she should be.
Hot, cool.
I'm not saying she should.
You don't think there. Hot. You don't think that she should be on the front line? What do you think she should be? Should she be in the kitchen?
No, she shouldn't be in the kitchen. There's numerous other roles in the military where you're not on the front line. I get what you tried to do there. Good shot.
I mean, listen,
it didn't work. Though.
Listen, you said I don't think that's where she should be. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you kind of left yourself open for that one.
Oh, I know. Kudos on that one. I got you. Touche. But no, I mean, when you're looking at what he's actually saying, right? He's talking about women in specific special forces units. He's talking about women on the front lines, literally being the first ones to die going to the battle. He's not saying he's not saying women shouldn't be in the military. I'm not saying women should be in the military. I'm saying that women should not be the ones on the literal front lines leading the charge to go and die. I just from a moral perspective.
That's so interesting, though. That's the simple fact of the matter is, is that women have the ability to make whatever decision they want whenever they want to make that actual
Absolutely,
decision.
and I support
And-
that. I'm just saying I don't. So if it were up to me, I don't think they should be there. I wouldn't support their decision.
That's insane. Hold on one
Would
second.
you let
How
your
is
wife
that-
fight?
how is
Hold
that
on one second,
how is that
boom.
insane?
Hold on one second, boom. Hold on one second, boom. Hey, hot.
All right.
Big O, are you a Trump supporter?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna drop you down. Thank you.
Okay, bro.
Guys, please do not request up unless you are a Trump supporter. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. We are only talking to Trump supporters. Please, please, please do not request up unless you are a Trump supporter. We are only talking to Trump supporters. Guys, keep tapping the screen. We're almost at 75,000 likes. Let's get the likes move. As a matter of fact, this is what we're going to do. We're almost at 75,000 likes. I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to get to 130,000 likes, or we're going to go to sub only for a little while. Let's tap the screen, share the live. I need you guys to be active participants. I need you guys to do all the wonderful things to help protect and boost the live. Also, let's knock out the daily gift goal. It's the Dolphins, right? Let's take care of the Dolphins. Let's get the shares up to 500 shares. Tap the screen. Share the live out. Let's knock out the daily gift goal. Also, if you're not following me on all of my social medias, especially YouTube, get over to YouTube and make sure you are following me there. What up, YouTube? What up, Twitch? Hot. Okay, so let me just hot. You're a super sensible guy, right? Just hold tight for me 1 second. I want you to experience this in real time. Thank you for the corgi. Are you ready for this, Hot?
Go for it. Hit me.
Boom.
I'm here.
How are you?
I'm great. And you? How you?
I'm good. Boom, boom. Are you ready for Trump to be inaugurated in a couple of days?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Tell me why you're ready. I mean, like, what are you looking forward to? What's the most exciting thing to you about Trump being in office in a couple of days?
It's more about me. I'm gonna be I'm still active. I still do for my community. I'm still protective of women. I still don't like nobody taking advantage of the weak. I get mad about. I'm still upset about that.
Well, hold on,
I'm
boom.
still.
Hold on, boom. How are you protective of women, but you voted for Trump, someone who's been adjudicated for actually graping women and who has openly said himself that he's walked into the changing room of underage women? I'm not understanding how you can be protective of women and then at the same time vote for someone who is actually harmful to women. That doesn't make sense, boom.
Well, I don't believe that. And they all, if you want to go by that, Joe Biden is harmful to women as far as with his daughter putting her diary.
Well, hold on, because now you're talking about he say, she say, right? Because Ashley Biden has come out
That's
and said,
his daughter.
No. Ashley Biden has come out and said that actual information was doctored. But the simple fact of the matter is Donald Trump was held civilly liable for SA. And then Donald Trump, out of his own mouth on Howard Stern, said that he walked into the changing room at the Miss USA pageant, which had teens as young as 15 in the changing room. So we're not making things up. We're not saying that it's possible. It could be possible. It's not possible. We're quite literally saying that Donald Trump has admitted to these things. He is harmful to women, but you're willing to actually vote for someone who's harmful to women.
Oh yeah, but I didn't see all that. And I did as far as them cases, I did time, so I don't. As far as cases, that don't affect me because they be lying on people. So the stuff I've been through with the system, I don't care about no case they put on nobody because the stuff they did to me.
So you don't care about any charges.
No, I'm more concerned with the thing that's going to be done for the country. That's not. Malcolm X was in prison.
Okay, so wait, are you comparing Donald Trump to Malcolm X?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about the prison situation. Period. A person could do come out them situations and do good from that situation.
But see, boom,
that
boom,
don't make
look,
that situation don't make them.
Boom. That's the difference between you and Donald Trump, though. Donald Trump is a 34 count felon. He has 34 felonies. 34 felonies, and did
for one bullshit.
How is it BS?
Because
how is it BS?
It's 34 counts from one thing that's it's literally bullshit.
It was him.
It was 34 counts for the same thing.
It was him actually covering up hush money in order to actually cover up the story. No, it was not.
Yeah,
you know what the funny thing is about that?
It was the same thing as the.
You know what the funny thing? You know what the funny thing is about that? If Donald Trump wouldn't have been a cheapskate, if Donald Trump would have either just paid the hush money directly or actually filed it as hush money and not tried to have his campaign covered up, he wouldn't have been charged. Like, let me be clear on this. Donald Trump, as far as the felonies, as far as the charges he received, paying hush money is not illegal. Signing a NDA is not illegal. Like that's not the problem. Donald Trump was so cheap that he tried to find a way around, just that he cheats people out of money every single way. That's the problem. But with that being said, boom, the point is Donald Trump got treatment that you would have never seen as treatment. Donald Trump was able to not only run, but win an election as a 34 count felon while getting his case pushed back multiple times. And then when he was finally sentenced, what did they do? Boom. They didn't give him jail time, which I never expected. To be clear, I never once expected Donald Trump to actually receive any type of jail time. But they not only did that,
it proves it was all bullshit.
Yeah, I hear you. 1 second.
That's what it proves.
Is that teacher? Wait, hold on 1 second, Boom. Teacher, is that coach?
Yeah, how you doing, brother?
Oh, okay. Listen, hi. You can come back another time. I got these two up here. I appreciate you. You're a super smart guy. I appreciate you. You're welcome to come back at any time. We can pick up that conversation. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of these two up here above you. But hang out and listen, because again, these are the people that align with you. So I want you to hear this, and I need you to understand what you voted for, who you voted with, and the mindset that they're in. So hang out in the chat for me, just for a little while, Hot, okay?
Gotcha.
All right. All right, chat. All right, chat. We have not only Boom up on the panel right now, but we have Boom and we have Coach. We have Boom and we have Coach. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be super, super interesting. What I need the chat to actually do is to continue to protect the live. Guys, we got 3 minutes to get another 30,000 likes. So keep tapping the screen. Let's get it up to 30,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to 500 shares. Also, guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all of my pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. So if you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Also, if you would like to actually leave a message with your donation, you can leave a message and I will read that message out with that donation. With that being said, Boom, hold tight for me 1 second because I got to talk to Coach. Coach.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Coach, are you ready? I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine, Coach. Are you okay?
3 more days, man. What y'all gonna do?
What are you talking about? What are we gonna do? We're gonna move into this whole Trump administration era. Listen, Coach, you voted for the man, right? You voted for him and you understand what he's about. So, Coach, help me understand this, right? Which one of these things makes Donald Trump such a great president? Is it all the felonies, the failed business, the coup attempt, all the lies, or him playing war? Like, which one of those things makes you so confident in Donald Trump's ability to be the leader of the free world?
He's a changed man.
How is he a changed man? What did he do to change?
He want to put America first, man.
He wants to put America first, like bringing in more immigrants to take those high-paying jobs?
No.
Literally, no, Coach.
You talking about the H-1 visas, right?
H-1B visas, absolutely.
So
he wants to increase it
because you don't need to bring dependent people in, do you?
Listen, I am perfectly fine with it. Let me be clear. I am perfectly fine and understand that immigration is an important part of what the United States need, and not just the H-1B visa, but the H-2B visa, which actually allows people that are non-skilled workers to actually get into the country to do those jobs that we need as far as like farming, service industry, construction, all of those things. I am perfectly fine with all of that. But Donald Trump literally ran on mass deportation and putting America first, giving the opportunity for those people in America to have those high-paying jobs, and then for Ramaswamy and Elon Musk to turn around and say people like you, Coach, people like you, Boom, are too stupid and don't have enough culture to actually do these jobs. And Donald Trump sided with them and said, "Yes, you're absolutely right."
He didn't say that.
Yes, they did.
You
Yes,
know,
they did.
because what happened?
They absolutely said that.
You know, a lot of these Asians immigrant, they had to stop them from going to Harvard because they're ambitious. We got to get like that.
That is absolutely false. That is absolutely false, Coach. For someone to quote unquote be a teacher, the simple fact of the matter is, the simple fact of the matter is when affirmative action was struck down, you saw a decrease in Asian Americans getting into these prestigious Ivy League institutions. But you know who didn't take a dip? Black people. So for you to sit here and say we need to get like them, no, my friend. See, they thought that voting down affirmative action was going to affect Black people, but we are still performing at and above that level. But those people who didn't think that they were benefiting from affirmative actions were
you're talking
affected.
To a retired teacher.
I know, that's what I said. For someone who calls himself a teacher.
Our school system is about,
and also,
Asian people.
you're a coach. You're a coach. Let's easy on the teaching.
But I start off with science, man. Don't try to downgrade.
Come
me
on
with
now.
A dumb jock thing.
What's the powerhouse of the cell?
What's the what?
What's the powerhouse of the cell?
Why you ask me something like that?
Because you said you started off as a science teacher.
Elementary.
Yeah, you started off as a science teacher in elementary.
High.
Cool. Even better. In junior high. What's the powerhouse of the cell?
Okay, I know women have or girls have I don't even want to describe.
No.
Y'all changing science.
No, Coach.
You're liberal, right?
No. You said you started off as you said, Coach.
So
you're a liberal. Coach, no, Coach.
Question.
First of all, you're a liberal.
No,
you're a liberal. But second of all, you said that you were a science teacher in junior high, and you don't even know what the powerhouse of the cell is. Chat. Put it in the chat what the powerhouse of the cell is right there. The mitochondria. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Listen. You don't even know that. Again, easy on that teacher stuff. You real light on it. Thank you for the balloons. Real light, real easy on the teacher stuff. I taught
science. That was like
the 1930s?
35 years ago.
In the 1930s?
No, 35 years ago, I taught science.
Yeah,
I ended my career with health and physical education.
Yeah, you were a PE teacher.
So
I know we talked about this. You were a PE teacher.
You asking me something back then, I had to teach that. So
if you had to teach,
I'm gonna remember that, right?
If you had to teach the actual structure of a cell, if you had to teach the actual structure, no, that's not a gotcha question.
Yes, it is.
That's a basic science question. That's basic.
Come on, man.
I didn't ask you
today.
But
I've
still,
been retired 10 years.
When's the last time you think I took science? When's the last time you think I took science?
Listen.
And Nurse Ratchet put in the chat that the mitochondria was still the powerhouse of the cell 35 years ago.
Listen. So I suppose I don't know where you get this stuff from. That's what y'all do
from elementary school.
That's what y'all do.
Listen,
you don't learn that in no elementary.
Okay, hold on.
You might touch on it in.
Also, you said that you're a junior high teacher. Okay, hold on.
Why you asking me questions? I'm making statements. See, that's what you do. You try to embarrass people. You asking me questions. I'm making statements. See, that's what you do. You try to embarrass people, and I got you.
Students typically learn about cells in upper elementary school around 4th and 5th grade. They're introduced to the basic concepts of cells as building blocks of life, further exploring cellular structure and function, and being the powerhouse of the cell in elementary school. All I'm saying, Coach, is again, I'm willing to call you coach, but I'm not willing to call you a teacher.
No science question, man.
Again, I'm willing to call you a coach, but I ain't willing to call you no teacher. Don't get up here actually thumping your chest as you some type of teacher. Listen, you coach. You were a PE coach.
I am retired. I was named Teacher of the Year because of my skills.
I hear you, Coach. Anyway, So
Look
like
at my profile, brother. I'm legitimate.
like I said, coach.
Yeah,
like I said, coach.
Got you.
You are not a teacher, and if you were a teacher, then you wouldn't be willing to vote for someone who wants to dismantle the Department of Education.
Oh,
you wouldn't want to actually put someone in office that's actually going to jeopardize your fellow quote unquote teachers and actually harm the students that you supposedly cared about.
What is the female organ that determines if she a female?
No, what?
What is the female organ? What is it called? Starts with a B. Determines if she a female.
Wait, a female what? Are we talking female donkeys? Female. Wait, I'm so confused. Female what? Are we talking about female turtles? Female what?
No, humans.
Oh, so you mean a woman, not a female. So you mean a woman.
Listen, you start off as a baby, right? Okay, what you want me to go down to? You know what I'm finna hit you with, right?
No, I haven't tracked anything that you said so far, because everything that you said, coach, is nonsensical.
If you can't tell me what a woman is, then I can end this conversation.
Coach, you don't know what a woman is because for some reason you think that there's something that every woman has that starts with the B. What is the one thing that every woman has? A bladder? Every woman has a bladder? Yeah,
vagina,
they have a bladder.
Brother, vagina.
You said
what determines a male?
Oh, so you think that men and women, men and women are actually dictated by their actual genitalia? Is that what you're referring to?
Oh, okay. Now you see where I'm headed.
You don't get a vagina. What you said a B? So, can we just make sure that we understand that you did say a B?
Can a girl become a boy?
Can a woman become a man? Yes,
no,
absolutely.
Can a boy become a girl?
Absolutely. A man can become a woman. What? Absolutely. Absolutely. Not only that, but gender is fluid.
Coach,
listen.
You ran Coach, right into that.
Coach, there's no way that you're gonna come up here and lecture me on gender, or you're not gonna lecture me on sex when you don't even know what the powerhouse of a cell is.
You're gonna try to delegitimize me with a question.
You came up here and delegitimized yourself by saying you were a teacher, but you don't know what the powerhouse of a cell is. You came up here and you couldn't even answer the question about what the powerhouse of a cell is, and now you think that you're smart enough to have a conversation about sex?
Yeah, you can't tell me nothing, brother, after that.
What are you talking about? You said what? You said what is one thing that every woman is? You said what's one thing that every woman has that starts with a B?
I said B.
You said a
like
B. Chat.
Victory.
You said B as in Batista.
You know what? The Supreme
you are not. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Look at the chat, Coach. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Look how many B's are coming up in the chat.
Look at that propaganda.
Propaganda.
Yeah, I don't look at that.
You know what you need to do, Coach? You need to pick up a book. You need to pick up a book.
Yeah.
And the books have changed since the 1930s. Whatever you was reading back in your Jim Crow days, it's changed.
Biology books, because the Democrats don't believe in that.
Thank you for the swan. You don't.
The Democrats don't believe in biology no more.
Coach, you don't get to talk about science. You don't know basic science. You're not qualified for these conversations. Now move on to something different. You're not qualified for it. You're not qualified for it.
Put me down with one question.
I'm not trying to put you down. I'm trying to call out your ignorance.
Science 35 years ago.
If you taught science 35 years,
you trying. What's 1 + 1?
Two, man.
So why would you ask me a question like that?
Okay, cool. Let's see here.
Oh, you got from me, right?
Cellular structure was first discovered by scientist Robert Hooke in 1665. So since 1665, they've understood that the mitochondria was the powerhouse of the cell, coach.
How many
coach, were you teaching
coach,
how many
were you genders
coach,
do we have?
Were you teaching
no, answer
before
that.
the night before 1665?
So we could go back and forth.
There's multiple genders.
How many genders?
There's multiple genders. There's not just two.
Lord have mercy.
There's not just two. There's a lot.
Brother. We can't even get on the same page.
Yeah, that's because you don't know things,
because
coach.
you can't even answer stuff.
Coach, that's because you don't know things.
Sense.
Coach, you clearly established that you don't know things.
Genders. Male and female.
So you're telling me that intersexual people.
What are your pronouns?
So you're telling me that intersexual people don't exist?
What?
So are you telling me that?
Man, with that
so are you telling me,
Coach,
are you telling me that there aren't people alive that have both genders? I'm sorry, that have both genitalia?
Man, how you take this stuff in?
Are you telling me that there are not people on Earth right now that have both genitalia?
Morphidites?
Boom, stop. Coach, are you telling me that there's not people on Earth right now that have both genitalia?
How do we reproduce?
Yes or no, coach?
How do we reproduce, brother?
Yes or no, coach?
I'm asking you, how do we reproduce?
Why won't you answer my question,
coach?
Do
you need a male and a female to reproduce?
Nope, you can make babies in a tube. You can make babies in a tube. W's in the chat for Jordan. Jordan sent W's in the chat for Jordan. Jordan sent a 15.
So you could
coach, hey, I'm talking.
Right?
I'm talking.
You
W's
could
in the chat.
People.
W's in the chat for coach.
This.
Hold on one second.
Man,
I'm reading.
Confusing these kids.
Coach, I'm reading. W's in the chat for Jordan. Jordan sent a $15 donation saying, "Cooch" instead of coach is crazy unk. Absolutely.
Man,
this is from Late Nights with Vegas on TikTok. What up, baby?
Yeah,
W's in the chat for Late Nights with Vegas, guys. Thank you so much for that donation. Hold on.
They call me worse things.
Coach, chill.
That's like a compliment.
Coach, do you not hear me talking? Chill. Guys, thank you so much for the donation, guys. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All of my pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. So if you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. Guys, keep tapping the screen. We're up to 136,000 likes. Let's move this thing. Let's get it up to 200,000 likes. Let's also get the shares up to 600 shares. And guys, can we please knock out the Dolphins? We've been holding on to the Dolphins for a while. We only need 31 more Dolphins to knock out that daily gift goal, and that's going to help push us out to the FYP so we can get more people in here. So I need you guys to be active participants. I need you guys to actually do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live out, knock out the daily gift goal, do all the wonderful things. Also, another W's in the chat for Vegas, who sent another $15 to say, here's another $15 for dealing with Black MAGA. Listen, W's in the chat for that. Thank you so much. I have no problem with smacking around Black MAGA, especially people like Coach, who swears he's a teacher, but he doesn't know what the powerhouse of a cell is. Coach, I just sent you a request to come off mute. So, Coach, you want to talk about how Donald Trump loves to prey on the poorly informed, and the fact that Donald Trump knew that you were stupid, and that's why he knew you would vote for him? What's common sense is the sense of commoners. That's not a good thing.
Let's talk about mental illness.
What's mental illness?
Mental illness is when a man thinks that he's a woman.
Mental illness.
All the male parts.
First of all, Coach, you're not a clinical doctor. You're not a psychiatrist. Lord. You're not even a therapist. You're not even a teacher.
You're too deep for
Coach,
me.
You're not even a teacher.
Yeah,
you are not qualified to actually talk about mental health. Hell, Coach, you're not even qualified to talk about 4th grade science. So what are we talking about?
Yeah, keep
you, Coach. Coach, you don't know that you. Coach, you came up here.
This world.
Coach, you came up here in front of about 500. You came up here in front of about 500 people just to show how much you don't know.
This is the new birth control. What you spilling out.
Coach, you came up here in front of about 500 people to show them that you don't know things. That's on you.
Men cannot reproduce. I know y'all believe it.
They absolutely can.
They could.
A trans man and a man can have a baby. Trans man and a man can have a baby. Just because you don't understand science doesn't mean that it doesn't work.
You got a degree in gender studies. That's what you got.
I don't have a degree in gender studies. But you know what Coach, you know what the difference is between me and you? The difference between you and I is that I am not an old, stubborn man that's stuck in my ways, that think I know things, but only has a point of reference from the 1970s, and who, quote unquote, is young and is unwilling to actually accept not only his age, but accept the fact that the world has changed and there is more understanding. Listen, Coach, there is no reason
would you marry a man.
There is no. If I was attracted to a man, I would. Absolutely.
Lord,
if I were attracted to a man, I would definitely marry a man. What are you talking about? That's a stupid question.
Would y'all have kids?
If I were attracted to a man, if I were attracted to a man and wanted to marry a man and wanted to have kids with a man, then yes, I would. Again, you are so old and out of touch. Not only do you not know how things work, but you show your stupidity constantly. You are up here. You are up here. You are up here showing your stupidity in front of everybody because you are too old to actually understand that the world has changed. I'm sorry, Coach, but it's people like you that make black men look bad. Coach, you and I once talked. And you sat there and said that you are basically a 20-year-old. You said that I'm not the average 70-year-old. You said that.
50. I feel like 50. You
said way younger than that. No, but you made the point that you're not the quote unquote. You said that you're still young, which is insane because age is a blessing. It's a blessing, Coach, to get old. It's a blessing to get old because you know what you're supposed to get when you get old, Coach? Wisdom.
So this is
you're supposed to get wisdom as you get age, but the thing is, Coach, you've gotten dumber.
What college
you've gotten dumb. I went to multiple colleges. I have multiple degrees, Coach.
Name one.
Which one? My undergrad. I went to Benedict College for one of my MBAs.
And what else?
One of my MBAs. I went to Strayer University. Like what Coach? Where did you go to school?
Y'all poison the minds of all these kids.
Where did you go to school,
Y'all
Coach?
poison the minds.
Coach, where did you go to school?
The best HBCU in the country.
You are an embarrassment. You are an embarrassment.
Go ahead.
Not only are you an embarrassment because you're a black man.
I know I'll pull it out.
You're an embarrassment because you're a black man, because you went to an HBCU, because you're out of touch, because you're ignorant, because you're hateful, and also because you have no idea what you're voted for. You've been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. You've been led astray. You've been run amok. And you think that Donald Trump is actually someone that's for you when Donald Trump literally doesn't care about you, and Donald Trump is actually about to harm you, but you don't understand this because you don't understand things, Coach. I don't care how you grew up. I grew up the same way.
I blew up your live.
How did you blow up my live, Coach?
Insults that you.
How did you blow up my live? These people were here before you, Coach. These people were here before you, Coach. This has nothing to do with. More people are here to see Boom than they are to see you. You ain't blow up shit.
Me so long
because I love dunking. You know what the difference is between you and Boom, right? So both of you are black men, right? But at least Boom isn't absolutely out of touch like you. At least Boom has some semblance of conscience. At least Boom knows what he knows and knows what he doesn't know. But you're so ignorant, old, and out of touch, you don't understand any of these things. That's you. That's the difference between you and Boom. You have a problem. And it's more than you actually supporting Donald Trump. You have a problem. I would be ashamed to be your son. Thank you for the corgi. Coach, your kids have to be embarrassed. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Look all the stuff you spread and how people are donating to you. They like this stuff.
People donate because they actually support.
Like this
the reason why people donate is because
And
they actually,
all
the
liberals.
reason why people donate is because they actually enjoy the
So-
information, education, and
So
entertainment. How
tell
to
me,
partner.
how many
No, you're gonna
MAGA
stop talking
people-
for a minute. You're gonna stop talking for a minute. The reason
How
why
many
people donate,
MAGA
no, you're
people
gonna
you
stop
have
talking
on
for a
here?
minute. The reason why people donate to me, thank you for the how to partner. The reason why people donate to me is because I bring information, education, and entertainment.
Man,
And people actually find value in me hosting these lives. And people find value in me dunking on people like you, coach. And people find value in me actually bringing facts and real information. And
No,
people
they
find
don't.
value in me calling out your
like to
BS.
put
And
people
that's why
down.
people
You talking
no.
about I'm
You know
putting
what?
people
You
down.
feel like you're getting put down because you don't
Yeah.
like being called on
You
your
like to
BS, and
put
I'm calling
people
you on your
down.
BS. I'm not letting you slide. I don't care that you're
Yeah.
an old man. You're not
Yeah.
gonna slide in my life.
Yeah, 2 men cannot get pregnant.
And you don't understand anything.
Yeah.
You don't know things. You're not smart enough to have this conversation. You're not willing
Man,
to
I don't know
learn.
where you
All
get
you,
this
you're
from.
an old, hateful,
And you're
ignorant
a
person.
young guy doing this.
Exactly.
I
And you're
can't
an
believe
old,
it.
hateful, ignorant person.
Oh, so I'm that's why they call the Bible hate speech.
What are you talking about?
That's what y'all call it. Y'all call it hate speech because it talks about homosexuality. You call
What
it
does it
hate
say about
speech.
homosexuality? What are you talking about? Also, nobody cares about your magic book. Nobody cares about your magic
Oh,
book.
the magic book.
Don't nobody give a shit about your magic book, coach.
Do you believe in God?
I absolutely believe in God. I don't
You
believe in your
believe
magic
God
book.
make mistakes,
I
put a
don't.
person in the wrong body?
I absolutely believe in a higher power. I do
No,
not believe.
you believe that
I
God
I
put people
I
in the
absolutely
wrong body.
I absolutely believe in a higher power. I don't believe in your Jeebus. I don't believe in Jim Crow
I
Jesus, and
ask you a question.
I
Do
don't
you
believe
a
in the
person
same.
to be
I don't
the
believe in
wrong
the same
body?
God that it was used to actually keep black people in chains. You're ignorant.
Boy, these liberals got you going, brother.
You're a liberal.
They got you going.
Coach, you are a
To be
liberal.
such a
Coach,
young guy,
Coach, you are a
intelligent
liberal.
guy, but twisted.
Coach, you are a liberal. Coach, do you believe in individual rights?
I believe in the word of God, brother.
Coach, do you believe in individual rights?
I believe in freedom of speech.
Okay, so
And
that's
I
an
believe in
individual
the
right.
Bible.
So yes, you
I
believe
believe
it.
in the Bible.
Okay, so you believe in individual rights because you said you believe in freedom of speech. So yes, you believe in individual rights.
You want everybody to accept your agenda, but y'all demonize Trump.
No
the
one,
Bible
no
say
one is,
forgive.
no one is actually demonizing
Yes, y'all.
Trump.
Yes,
Donald
y'all
Trump,
is.
Donald Trump
I could
demonized
go on
himself.
all these lives and all they talking
What
about
are we
is
lying
Trump.
about, Coach?
All
What have
they
we lied
talking about is Trump.
What have we lied about? Tell me one lie that I've ever told about Donald Trump.
They say he's gonna cut the Social Security. They got.
They've
people
already
in
proposed
fear.
the House bill to cut Social Security. What are you talking about?
Lord have mercy.
They've already proposed that. Like,
Why y'all
again, Coach,
spreading
you
all
don't
this
know
fear?
things.
And then y'all telling black youth to look for the boogeyman, racism. It's gonna stop you. You can't advance in life. I taught my kids that
No,
they
Coach.
can do
No,
whatever
Coach.
they want.
No, Coach. You're gonna
I
hold the
taught
fuck up right
them
there.
to
You're
be
gonna hold, Coach.
optimistic
You're gonna hold
and to go forward.
No,
You're gonna have
no. You are gonna hold the fuck up right there. Right there. Are you saying that racism doesn't exist?
Why you keep cutting my mic, brother?
Because that old slow draw is not working for me, and I was talking.
This.
Are you saying that racism doesn't exist?
You know what?
Are you saying
I'm gonna let you go with
Coach,
all
no.
this,
Answer the question. Don't duck the question. Don't duck the question. You keep
out.
No. You're ducking the question. Are you saying that racism doesn't exist? You know what happened.
You gonna lean on the table?
Guys, keep tapping the screen. Share the live out. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 200,000 likes. Let's also get the shares up to 600 shares, guys. And also a reminder, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All of my pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. If you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. Sean, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to hit that because never in a million years.
Thank you. Guys, make sure that if you request up that you are a Trump supporter, make sure that if you request up that you are a Trump supporter, we are only speaking to Trump supporters. Neil, you're a Trump supporter, right?
You already know that answer.
Yes or no?
Yes, of course I supported him because I'm smart.
Ooh, you're smart. Hey, Neil, what's the powerhouse of the cell?
What'd you just say?
What's the powerhouse of the cell?
Powerhouse of the sale.
It's fourth grade science.
Where are you going with this?
God damn it, Neil. You said
what are
you
we
voted
doing,
for him
Santana?
because you're smart, and I'm just testing to see if you have the knowledge of a fourth grader.
See, this is what I mean. This is why you guys lost. You guys can't debate.
First and foremost,
You
we
guys
haven't
can't
even
debate.
started. We haven't even started the debate. I'm
This is
just
why
actually
Harris
testing.
lost.
All I'm doing is stress testing what you're saying. That's not why Kamala Harris lost. But again, I'm not here to talk about Kamala Harris. But all I did was that you came up and you made
You're
a
right. You
statement.
shouldn't talk about Harris.
Neil,
He lost.
Neil, you
He's
came up
irrelevant.
and you made a statement. Neil, you
He's
said,
irrelevant.
Neil, you came up, you said, of course I voted for Donald Trump. I'm smart.
Yeah,
I
just like
said,
your last
cool.
guess too. Your last
I
guess
said,
was smart too.
I said, cool. What's the powerhouse of a cell? And you couldn't answer that, but yet you're smart, yet you can't answer a fourth grade science question. I'm sure you can answer this one because I know enough people you've probably heard this around TikTok and you've probably heard this enough. So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say that I'm pretty sure that you're going to answer this one. Neil, what are the three branches? What are the three branches of the government?
The House, the Senate, and the White House. What else do you want to talk about?
Holy fuck, Neil. You're 0 for 2. You're 0 for 2, Neil. Do you want to retract that statement about being smart?
Can we say one nice thing about Trump? Can we start with that? Let's say one nice thing.
For fucking what?
Why don't you try to be a good person, Santana?
Oh, I'm very much a good person. I care about people. You
couldn't
don't.
even respect an elder that was up here. Like, you're disgusting.
Who
bro.
gives a shit about your age?
You're
If you're going to be
disgusting.
hateful, you need to be called out. I don't care about your age. I don't care that he's old. So I'm supposed to automatically give a hateful, closed-minded, disrespectful person respect because they're old? I don't give a fuck about his age.
He wasn't hateful.
He was hateful when he sat there and talked trash about
He was
trans.
not hateful.
He sat there and said hateful things about the queer community. He's a
He
hateful
said
person.
men can't have babies.
He
Okay, the
said
truth.
hateful. He said hateful
That's
things.
hateful now.
He said
That's
hateful
not hateful,
things
that's the truth.
about. He said, would you marry a man? Oh, that's what's wrong with you. You guys don't understand things. He said hateful things targeting the queer community. Yes, I don't give a shit about his age. And then you come up here and you say, Neil, that you're smart, but yet you can't answer two basic questions. But you want to claim that you're smart. The worst thing about Donald Jimothy Trump becoming our next president,
Trump, by the way.
the worst thing about Donald Jimothy Trump becoming our next
Jamal.
president is that he actually gave idiots like you a reason to believe that you are actually smart. You guys think that you quote unquote won when really all it is that you sold yourself away, not understanding what you voted for. And now you think you have some semblance of power when you're about to be in a worse position than you were 4 years ago, because again, you don't know things. So let's get to it, Neil, since we've already established that you don't know things. Neil, which one of these reasons?
You're getting worse as we get closer to Monday. You're getting like
Oh,
worse, bro.
No. I'm in
You're
rare
getting
form.
worse.
I'm in rare form. Listen,
I'm
if you
actually
think
nervous for you
that
guys
I'm
on
getting
Monday.
worse, you must not know who I am.
I'm nervous for you guys.
You should be nervous
Monday's
for
gonna be
yourself.
bad.
Neil,
Monday's
how
gonna
much
be
money
bad
do you
for
make a
guys.
year?
How much do I make a year?
Mhm.
Just under 100, and I had to work
Just
some
under 100K.
Yeah.
Neil, you know, if Donald Trump passes his actual tax plan that he actually wants to pass, then you're going to be paying more in taxes than you were paying before. You understand that?
Can you explain why?
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this right up in front of me so I can give you
Oh,
the
man.
exact amount. So I can give you the exact amount.
You know the exact amount, huh?
Yep.
That's not doctored up?
No, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
You got to remember, so every source that they pull is extremely accurate. If we were to pull a source, it is not accurate. So I'm just waiting to hear his source and all that. So
What are you talking about? Every source that
so
we
anything that
pull
you
is
bring
very
up is
accurate.
completely 100% accurate, right? Because you saw it on the news. So if I were to pull
No,
up an article,
I'm
you'd
not
be like,
saying
"Oh, that's
anything
not
that I
true."
saw on the news.
No, it's all right. I'm
So
I'm here
what
to
I'm
listen.
speaking to, and this you can find this information on the ITEP, ITEP.org, and this is Trump's tax plan, like Robin Hood in reverse. This actually talks about how his proposed tax plan would actually give the richest 5% tax cuts while raising taxes on all other groups. If Donald Trump actually institutes this tax plan that he's proposing, then you making just under $100,000 a year, you would be paying, you're considered the middle 20%, you would be paying an additional $1,530 a year. That's what you signed up for if Donald Trump actually passes the plan that he's talked about passing. Give me 1 second. Let me read this off. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me read this off. W's in the chat for Heaven. Heaven sent a $5 donation saying, favorite quote, it gets easier to fool someone than to, it's easier. I'm sorry. It's easier to let me slow down for a second. It's easier to confuse someone than to convince someone that they've been fooled. To maggots. Donald Trump has absolutely fooled you, and you guys don't believe it. That's why I said if Donald Trump institutes this tax plan, then you will be paying higher taxes. That's what you pay. I mean, that's what you signed up for, Neil. Neil, do you want to respond to that?
Yeah, sure. So I guess everything that Donald Trump does is bad, and everything that Harris
No.
was going to do
No.
was perfect, right? That's why
No.
she didn't win.
Absolutely not.
So why
Absolutely
did she
not.
lose then? If she was going to be so great, that's where I'm confused. And no, I don't want to bring up Harris and get off of Trump. But if she was so great, why did she lose? That's where I'm confused.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Absolutely. I'll help you with that.
And so we're like 60, 70 other million people. We're confused.
Yeah.
Explain it to us, Santana.
Yeah, sure. I'll explain that to you. Not only will I explain that to you, I'll explain that to everybody that's listening. But while I get ready to explain this, guys, I'm going to ask that you keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes. We're almost at 200,000 likes. Let's get the likes up to 200,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to 700 shares. And guys, there's almost 800 people hanging out. Can we please knock out this daily gift goal of the Let Them Cook, because I think I'm up here cooking and I need you guys to let me know if I'm cooking. So if I'm cooking, let's knock out the daily gift goal of the Let Them Cook. And the reason why, Neil, that Kamala Harris lost to a 34 count adjudicated rapist, that's an open racist, a fascist, and someone that wants to be a dictator on day one and actually get rid of the Constitution, is because everyday Americans don't know things. They're not smart enough. You came up here and you couldn't answer two basic questions. And so people like you, maybe not you specifically, Neil, but people like you attribute inflation to Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. They think that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden caused inflation, and that was a deal breaker. They thought that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden actually caused inflation. Now, there was also a subset of people who said, not that black woman. I refuse to have a black woman as my president. So in combination with people not understanding how inflation works, how the economy works, how the government works, and then coupling that with people who are racist and sexist, quite easily. Oh, and if you want to sprinkle in the people that quote unquote protest voted, meaning they sat there and said, oh, well, I don't want to vote because of what's happening in Palestine, where surprise, surprise, Joe Biden actually was able to negotiate that ceasefire in Palestine. But anyway, people saying I don't want to vote for him because of that happening. No, Trump didn't do shit. Trump doesn't have power. Trump doesn't have power.
Kamala did cause inflation.
Trump doesn't have power. They've been negotiating this deal for months before Donald Trump was even the president-elect. So quite literally, again, you keep proving that you don't know things, and that's why you voted for Trump. No, I just asked.
So why should we have to know everything about government, right? You're going to ask me
You
questions.
should know. You shouldn't know.
I should know everything, right?
You shouldn't know everything, but you should know the 3 branches of government. You should know who appropriates funds. You should know how a bill is passed.
I bet you 95% of people don't know. I don't even know what that first question is, and I'll be the first one in a minute. That first, what did you say? Power in something?
What's the powerhouse of a cell? My
Powerhouse of a sale.
Yes.
And I got people in the chat talking shit. I bet you those same people that are on the left with you are probably like, damn, I don't even know that.
No, because they
That's
started
hilarious.
spamming the mitochondria. It's a simple question. Kids know the question. But Donald Trump wants to get rid of the Department of Education to make more people like you, Neil. He wants more of you, Neil.
So I actually grew up when Clinton was in office. So he must have did a shit ass job teaching me that.
No, you're just a shit ass student. How old are you, Neil? Because I
so
did
now
as
it's a
well.
student. So
Neil,
now it's a
how old are
student.
you?
So it can't be Trump's fault. It's my
Neil,
fault.
how old are you?
I'm 35.
You're 35. I'm 37. We grew up in the same area. I'm not stupid. I've educated myself.
So I'm stupid now.
I mean, you're not smart. You came up and with your whole chest said that you were smart, but couldn't answer 2 basic questions.
Well, yeah, because you believe the liberal logic. That's why.
Wait, so science is a liberal
So
logic?
you might have book smarts, but you definitely have 0 street smarts.
How do I have 0 street? My guy, I grew up in the streets. How do I have 0 street smarts? You have no idea where I grew up.
You didn't grow up in the streets. I can read you.
You can read me.
Yeah, because I'm around criminals every single day, buddy.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. You can read me.
I can. You definitely
can?
didn't grow up in the streets.
You
Definitely
so I didn't grow up in the
kind of guy.
streets.
You a gated community kind of guy.
Yeah. Whenever you get a moment, look up Crescent Hill Apartments.
A company definitely comes in and mows your back.
Crescent Hill Apartments in Spartanburg, South Carolina. You look that up, and then you tell me how gated that community is. From the simple fact of the matter is that I've been involved in drive-bys. I've seen people unalive with my very own eyes. I've seen people dealing rugs with my very own eyes. I've been in the same room as multiple deals. You don't know the streets. I know the streets, but the difference is between you and I, even though I am quote unquote from the streets and I know the streets, I knew how to educate myself and to actually get myself out of that situation.
Sell a dime bag, like.
Okay, cool. Again, so you're getting way off topic.
Whatever. You're a thug, all right? You got me.
No, I didn't say anything about being a thug. What I'm saying is you don't understand basic things. That's my point. You don't understand basic things. You're sitting up here and you're talking about and you're complaining that, oh, most people don't know this or most people don't know that. But the simple fact of the matter is you can't. You said 95% of people wouldn't know that the powerhouse of the cell is the mitochondria. And you said, why do you have to know everything? I said you should have at the very least know what the 3 branches of government is. You should know.
Explain to me, what is the powerhouse of it? What'd you say? Powers of the cell?
It's the mitochondria. I've said that multiple times. Nobody
it was just knows that. Stop. You got to be kidding me. Stop. Wait till I go back to work. I'm asking everybody to work that.
My wife is in the background. My wife is in the background screaming, yes, everybody knows that.
No.
Oh my God. My point is, people voted for Donald Trump because Donald Trump told them that he was going to lower prices of groceries, which the president can't do. Donald Trump said that he was going to lower prices of gas, which the president can't do. Donald Trump lied to you all, and you absolutely believed it because you don't understand how things work. You don't understand how the government works. You don't even understand what your vote does. Donald Trump not only wants to do extreme radical things like get rid of the Department of Education or to eliminate the IRS to create a external revenue service. But Donald Trump literally sat there and told you, like, Neil, you have to know this one by now because I know this one has been going around TikTok for so long. You have to know the answer to this one. Neil, what is a tariff?
What is a tariff?
What is a tariff? It's
a tax on goods that are coming in.
Perfect. You know what most people did right after the election. You know what spiked right after the election?
What was spiked? You mean like prices?
No. There was a Google spike. People literally searching what is a tariff? Because
Yes.
people voted not knowing what a tariff was. Patty, are you a Trump supporter?
Am, but I do agree with you. People didn't know what tariffs were until like last month.
So like that's what I'm saying, Neil. It's like I'm not saying that you need to know everything, because no one needs
Because
to know
you can't
everything.
know everything, though.
You're,
Like,
you're
you can't tell me
absolutely right.
You know every little thing about what Harris wanted to do. Everything.
I knew her plan. Absolutely.
Did you know everything, though?
No,
Did you
I
know
knew
everything?
I knew
No,
her
you can't
plan.
know everything.
Not only did I know Kamala Harris's plan, but I understood that Kamala Harris actually had a detailed plan for the things that she wanted to do, while Donald Trump had pie in the sky. Kamala Harris wanted to give, housing credits and credits for jobs, and she laid out specific plans backed by data and research as far as how she's going to take care of it. And Donald Trump said,
So why didn't
I'm
she
going to
win?
bring, say it again.
So why didn't she win then?
I just explained to you why she didn't win.
Because of racism.
Because people are so stupid that they
You know
attributed.
Obama won two terms in a row, right?
People are so stupid that they attributed inflation to the Biden-Harris administration, not understanding that inflation was global and they didn't actually cause inflation. Couple that with people protest voting or not voting because of the actual wars, and the fact that a lot of people said that I will not vote for this black woman. So it wasn't just racism.
That's
it
not
was
true.
sexism. That's
No,
absolutely
brother.
true.
Because I'm surrounded by Trump supporters,
No,
and not
brother.
one person.
I don't
said they
give
weren't gonna vote
I
for
don't
her
give a
because of those
damn.
reasons.
I don't give a damn what you both are saying, right? The
I
simple fact of the
especially
matter is,
agree.
But it's
the
not
simple
true,
fact
though.
of the matter
I
is,
just disagree.
the simple fact of the matter is, I speak to about 40, not two, you two. I speak to about 40 Trump supporters on this app every single day, and I'm not telling you that every single one is racist or sexist. I'm not saying that. Neil, I'm not saying that you're racist or sexist. Patty, I'm not saying that you're racist or sexist. But what I will say is there is a subset of Trump supporters, and there's also a subset of Democratic supporters who openly are willing to admit that they would not vote for either a black or either a woman or both a black woman. That's what I'm saying.
So what about the people that voted strictly, didn't even know her
I don't
policies,
feel like
who
that,
just wanted to
though.
vote for her because she was black or because she was a woman? Is there
Anyone-
nothing wrong with that?
Anyone willing to vote off of not having understanding of reason, not having understanding of policy or what the actual candidate is trying to do is ignorant to me. I don't care who you vote for. If you don't understand what that candidate is about, then your vote is ignorant. No matter, thank you for the cap. No matter if it's the right person or not.
So why
I
don't
don't-
you call them out, though? The ones that vote strictly for race or for sex.
Because one,
Why not?
Kamala
You-
Harris.
it has to be
One,
called out both
are you
ways.
going to let me answer the question, Neil?
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on.
One, because quite simply, these people didn't come up here making it about race or sex. There was no one. You know how many people came up here and said that Kamala Harris isn't black? Neil?
I mean, I don't know if she isn't. Like, I don't know what she might be Indian. I honestly don't know.
You know how
I don't
many
care
people
about
said
that, though. That doesn't matter.
You're right. You're absolutely
That
right.
doesn't matter.
But you know how many people came up and said she's not black or she turned black. And Kamala Harris never once, not never, not once, not ever, not never, ever once actually said, I wanted to be a black president. But Donald Trump made it about race. Donald Trump made sure to make it about race by saying that she turned black. And then by literally asking people, do you want to vote for the black woman or do you want to vote for the white man? Donald Trump literally said that at a rally. Donald Trump made this race, all pun intended, about race. And she never did. So people attach to that as a dog whistle. I will give Donald Trump this. You said say something nice about Donald Trump. Donald Trump has amazing brand recognition. He has an absolutely amazing understanding of marketing. One of my degrees is in marketing. Donald Trump knows marketing. He knows for a fact how to target people who are uneducated and how to prey on people that are uneducated. That's what I'm saying. Patty, why did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump because I liked him better than Miss Harris.
Okay. What are you most excited about?
Sorry.
I'm sorry?
I said I'm sorry.
About what?
About who I had to vote for.
Well, listen, I mean, that was your vote. I mean, you don't have to tell me I'm sorry. Like,
I mean, yeah,
maybe in about 2 years, you might want to apologize to everybody. But as of right now, I mean, you just got to live with it.
I'm apologizing right now.
You're apologizing right now because you know what's about to happen?
Yeah, I know what's about to happen.
What's about to happen?
All the Democrats are going to be proven wrong, and they're going to have to eat crow.
Ooh, tell me how. Tell me how.
They're going to have to eat crow.
Tell me how.
Because the liberals right now are so
Hey, you do know you're a liberal, right?
I hope so.
Okay. So maybe you should.
I'm an old school liberal. I'd say
there's no such thing. There's just a liberal. There's just a liberal, but you should probably
things
stop saying
change.
that.
Things change, brother.
You're absolutely right, but you're just a liberal. So maybe you should stop calling people a liberal when you're a liberal.
Well, okay. Instead of saying liberal, then I should say Democrat.
Okay, that's fair.
Right?
Go ahead. That's fair. Go ahead.
So the Democrats are very dramatic, and they want you to subscribe to a lot of ideologies that just aren't facts.
What ideas do they want?
Things I don't want to say on TikTok, man. Things I don't want to say on TikTok. There's a lot of that BS you have to subscribe to. People are not down for that, bro.
Let me give you a spoiler alert, right?
People are not down for that.
Let me give you a spoiler alert. The simple fact of the matter is, another thing that I attribute to the Democratic Party losing this election is because they didn't lean into progression enough. They didn't lean into those things that people actually wanted. They didn't lean into rights and freedoms and liberties. They didn't lean into actually wanting to restore healthcare for women. They didn't lean into helping protect trans rights. They didn't lean into protecting people that are different. They completely straddled the fence, while Donald Trump spent $220 million on transphobic ads, and then turned around and said, actually, there's such a small percentage of the population, we shouldn't worry about that, and it's so divisive.
Transphobic ads.
Donald Trump, the ads that he ran that were transphobic. He spent $220 million on ads about
gender,
trans people.
Identity politics and stuff like that.
Yes,
identity politics.
He absolutely played identity politics.
More people don't subscribe to that. You guys are just being loud. More people don't subscribe to that.
No, that's absolutely not true.
That's a fact.
That's absolutely
not true. 100% fact.
That is okay. Where are you getting your research? Where are you getting your research from?
It's called it, bro. No, there's no way. There's no way.
Where are you getting your research from?
There's no way you can.
Where are you getting your research
and
from?
act like you don't know that?
Where are you getting your research from?
So if you're grifting on TikTok while it's alive, if that's really what you're doing, brother, then I'd be disappointed.
How am I grifting? How am I grifting?
I'd really be disappointed in you, bro.
How am I grifting?
Because I'm actually in the media and I come here and I watch you TikTok niggas think you're really doing something.
How am I grifting?
You're spreading a lot of stuff that's bad for the community, but
how am I grifting?
Real bad for the community.
Okay, cool. So again, I don't just say shit, Patty. I don't. Listen. You know what's funny about me, right? I actually like to know things and like to know things. So Patty, when I said
you can't debate your own fucking takes. That's how you don't know nothing. You just had these loaded questions.
Patty,
right?
Patty,
you asking me the same way, but you asking me the same questions.
Patty, you sat here and said that most people don't support trans rights. And I said, what facts do you have? I said, what facts do you have to support that? You didn't bring any facts. So you brought up a point, and then I disputed your point. And now I'm gonna back up why I disputed your point.
This is what we're talking about. Like, if anybody really in the chat really thinks
Patty,
this shit is dope, the way he's talking, it's like,
Patty,
holy smokes.
Hey,
like,
Patty.
Good luck.
Patty.
Like,
hey,
good luck.
Hey, Patty.
Good
How
luck.
about you shut the fuck up?
Good luck with that.
How about you just shut the fuck up?
Good luck. Good luck.
How about that?
Good luck, y'all.
How about that,
Y'all
Patty?
figure it out.
That's why.
So with that being said, Patty, you said that most people don't support trans rights. Well, I have an actual research study that was completed by the Pew Research Center, which is, he ran because he was scared of statistics. He was scared of facts. You got according to a Pew Research Center, Americans' complex views on gender identity and transgender issues. This was an actual study that broke down the actual the support that transgender people have across America. This was a study that was completed, and it gave the fact that 64% of Americans support transgender rights. They're strongly in favor of transgender rights. There was 25%. I'm sorry, the 64% was strongly in favor, 10% strongly opposed, and 25% was neither. They didn't care. So, Patty, you were wrong. Patty, you were absolutely wrong. Neil, your guy Patty was wrong. Simple facts. Simple facts. With that being said, Neil, with that being said, what do you want to bring up as well?
There were just some points that I think you were wrong about.
What do you think I was wrong about, Neil?
That's not me talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that Lorette? I'm sorry. How do you say your username?
Just call me Juan.
Juan, are you a Trump supporter?
Kinda.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, but reluctantly.
Oh, so you're one of those, I held my nose to vote for Trump.
Yeah, because the first time I voted for Biden, and I understand that America.
Cap.
How are you gonna tell me I'm lying? What are you talking about?
Hey,
and I voted for Obama twice.
Hey, Juan. Hey, Juan.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Juan, tell me how you voted for Barack Obama and then Joseph Robinette Biden and then Donald Jimothy Trump. Make it make sense.
Jamal Trump.
Donald Jimothy Trump. Make it make sense.
Jamal.
One, I voted for Obama because I was not a fan of the wars overseas, the deficits, and the corruption after the attacks on 9/11. And when the nation was failing, we were going into debt, and the war was taking longer than expected, and there wasn't like a real target. I was sort of disgusted with the Republican Party. And then I voted for Obama the second time because I think it was in 2012 when Mitt Romney stated super PACs were people too. I didn't like that and how big money was getting involved in politics, and they were getting.
Did you change your mind on that stance?
The same rights as legal entities.
Did you change your mind on that stance?
I didn't.
So you were okay with Elon Musk donating $240 million to Trump administration? I mean, on Trump's campaign?
Yeah, because super PACs and politicians on the left and right, since those laws went into effect, were then taking large money. The only person who didn't do it was Bernie Sanders. I wanted to vote for him, but he lost the Democratic primary.
But again, I don't understand how, if you're against, in which, don't get me wrong, I am completely against large donors, not only large donors, I think taking money out of politics is the only way that politicians are going to do anything for us. Again, I don't care which side of the aisle you're on. Politicians aren't really here for us. So let's not get that point twisted. But how can you say that you had a problem with the large donors or super PACs getting, equal shares of the quote unquote vote or whatever, but yet you were willing to vote for Donald Trump, who not only had the richest man on earth campaigning for him, but literally funding his campaign, literally actually running rallies to quote unquote win money, which, surprise, surprise, it wasn't an actual raffle or whatever, and outwardly, openly saying that if Donald Trump doesn't win, he's going to go to jail. And so he's doing this to actually further himself. How can you sit there and say that, Juan?
Because the Democrats were also getting large sums of money from a small amount of donors as well.
So, but okay, cool. So, but so you're prepared for the incoming oligarchy, right?
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
You're prepared for the incoming oligarchy, right?
I think you're kind of leading. I think you're kind of leading with that question, and you're sort of trailing off from my original points.
Well, I mean, you were talking about money and politics, and it's all related.
I was explaining why I voted Democrat,
right?
Which Republican,
right? But you said that bothered you about the Democratic Party, but you
no, that bothered me about the Republican Party.
I apologize, but then okay, so still that point still remains though. If it bothered you about the Republican Party when you voted against it, why didn't it bother you now where you still voted for it? And then even more so, Donald Trump is actually putting in place the most billionaires in his campaign in presidential history. Like that's not a red flag to you, Juan?
Because it wasn't like one side was complicit and the other side wasn't. Both sides were complicit. And then there were other key issues that I was dialed into.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Juan. I'm so sorry, Juan. Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry, Juan. I'm so sorry, Juan. Coach, what'd you come back for?
Why y'all lying, talking y'all ran me away?
Coach, you dropped and ran. You ran.
No, because you kept cutting my mic. You wouldn't let me talk.
That's because you started talking over me and you wouldn't stop talking, Coach. Every time I tried to make a point, you would just keep talking like this and you wouldn't let me get to the point because you just kept talking, Coach. And that's why you decided that you were going to run. And I had to mute your mic because you wouldn't stop talking at the speed of molasses, Coach. And you just don't know anything. And you got upset because you didn't know anything, and now I'm sitting here talking to somebody that knows something, Coach, and you come back because you hear me talking to somebody that knows something, and now you ran again. Straight like that. Straight like that.
Okay. So I
apologize, Juan. Like you and I were actually having an intelligent conversation. we were having an intelligent conversation.
Yeah,
Coach was not.
I don't want to seem like I'm intelligent. I'm like your average.
No. I didn't say you were intelligent. I said that we're having an intelligent conversation. It doesn't take much. Like the simple fact of the matter is that you have to be able to hold a certain level of a conversation, and that's the only thing that I was saying. But he was unable and unwilling to do so. With that being said, let me level set for a second, guys. This is Sparring with Santana. One-on-one debate with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. If you are not, tap the screen, share the live out. Make sure we are doing all the wonderful things. Guys, let's get the likes up to 300,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to 700 shares. Also, guys, just a couple of reminders. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All of my pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. So if you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. And also, with that being said, guys, we don't know what's going to happen with the TikToks, right? They're in a game of chicken, right? TikTok is saying we're going to shut down. The government is saying we're not going to make any moves. Everything's a little bit up in the air. But the one thing that I know is that this show isn't going to stop. So whether it's late nights with Santana, sparring with Santana, brunch with my creator, long-winded Donnie reviews, if you guys want to see those things, if you guys want to continue to be locked in with your boy Santana, then you got to follow me. You got to follow me. Follow me on Blue Sky, which is super important. That's my Blue Sky. But also follow me on Twitch, which I'm going to start doing even more independent things on Twitch. So if you're not on Twitch, get on Twitch, make sure you follow me. And more than anything, make sure you follow me on YouTube. And when you follow me on YouTube, make sure you actually search at Santana Speaks. You have to put in the at symbol, and that's how you find me, at Santana Speaks. And when you get over there, not only follow me, but please go thumbs up some of the videos, watch the videos, and comment on the videos. We need to get more traction on the YouTube video. So I need you guys, when you watch it, to actually leave comments on it. And when you leave a comment, please make sure that it's at least 7 words or longer. Just 7 words or longer. Let's do all of these wonderful things. Oh, quick plug. My Discord is now completely open. So if you guys want to join my Discord, go ahead and click the link in my bio in the link tree and hop in my Discord. Discord's open. Come on in. Crystal, are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
You said you are?
Mm-hmm.
Crystal. Okay, Crystal. So you voted for Donald Trump.
Okay, well, I voted because of abortion.
AB, Crystal. Crystal, I'm so disappointed in you. Tell me why, Crystal.
I think abortion is wrong.
AB, Crystal. But tell me why.
Because abortion is murder.
Hey, again, Crystal, if you say that one more time, I'm gonna have to drop you. It's AB, okay?
Oh, sorry.
Yep. Crystal, tell me tell me why what's your stance on AB? Why do you feel that way? What do you hold to? Is it constitutional? Is it spiritual? Like why do you have an issue with AB?
They're just like, they have like the potential of, having a life.
No, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Hey, but Crystal, what year were you born?
2006.
2006. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Hey, what month?
July.
Okay. All right, that checks out, chat. That checks out, and she was quick with it. I tried to, tried to get her. I tried to get her. That checks out. Crystal. So you do understand that AB is healthcare, right? You do understand that it's not just about quote unquote getting rid of babies, right? Crystal, where are you going? Don't run, Crystal.
Well,
Hold on
I
a
think
second.
you were.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Crystal, you're a teacup. So what that means, if you can't see me, you can't see my handsome face, I can't hear you. So you have to come back into the app. You have to come back into the app. If you don't come back into the app, then we can't hear you. Crystal, are you there? Crystal, if you're trying to leave, you can't just like swipe out. You actually have to disconnect before you. That's what she was trying to do. Juan, hold on 1 second, okay? I'm sorry, 1 second. That was an easy dub. That was an easy dub, chat. Keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and you got to echo, Christopher. So I'm going to mute you. Christopher, what I need you to do is actually just swipe out of the app like you're going to check a text message. Don't leave. Like, don't like X out. Just swipe up and then come right back to the app, and that'll take care of your echo. There you go. Now come off mute.
Are we better now?
Yeah. We're good. Christopher, okay. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yep, definitely.
You are. Interesting. Okay. Chat, keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get this thing up to 300,000 likes. Let's also get the shares up to 700 shares. Also, guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all my pay links are in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. So if you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. And make sure you're following me on all my social medias, especially the YouTubes. We're live on YouTube and Twitch right now. With that being said, Juan, I'm going to come back to you in just 1 second. If you don't mind just holding a little bit longer for me. Christopher, you voted for Donald Timothy Trump, right? Which one of these reasons do you think makes him one of the greatest presidents of all time? Is it because of the felonies, the failed businesses, the coups, the lies, him playing war? Which one?
I think what made him the best is that he defeated all of that. A lot of these lies, he beat out you guys, and he's going to be your president for the next 4 years.
Okay, he defeated what? What? Oh, wait,
yeah,
what?
Most of the stuff that you guys have up here. He says lies on lies on lies, right? It's a coup.
When I say lies on lies on lies, I mean it's the fact that he lies all the time. We're talking about your dear leader.
So are you saying that your dear leader didn't lie or hasn't lied?
Who's my dear leader?
Who is he?
I don't have a dear leader. You know what the difference is between me. You know what the difference between me and Trump supporters and MAGA is. The difference is I can criticize politicians. I'm not beholding to any politician. I can, with my whole chest, say fuck Joseph Robinette Biden. I can also say fuck Barack Obama or Bill Clinton. Like I don't hold politicians to a high standard.
Kamala? Can you do the same thing for
Kamala
her?
Harris? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
again,
I agree.
I don't fantasize or fetishize, and I don't hold politicians. I understand that politicians work for us. For some reason, Trump supporters don't get that, and you guys do weird things like call him daddy, and you guys do weird things like actually
so you saying
make
that's what I do?
Of him. I didn't say you. I didn't say you specifically.
But you said you guys. Yeah,
no. I'm saying Trump supporters as a whole. Yeah, you fall into the group. You might not do this specifically, but your people do.
I think so. I think your
people do.
You're grouping.
I absolutely am. I absolutely am.
I think that's a problem for you.
No. It's an overarching theme of Trump supporters that for some reason like to call Trump daddy, which is weird. Also, they have done things like actually make statues of him, literally gold statues. They've had plays of him in church. They do weird things. So maybe not you specifically, but as a whole, there's a lot of Trump supporters that do weird things like that, and that's what I'm talking about.
I hear your talking points, man. And it sounds like you're
talking point. That's just the truth.
No, I hear you, but I'm more of a libertarian than anything, and I kind of enjoy the whole
libertarian. I don't hear no shit about no. Thank you for the gum. I don't hear no shit about no libertarian.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm just letting you know.
I hear you. I hear you.
I'm more of a libertarian than anything, and I enjoy I enjoy freedom more than anything. I don't know where you sit.
You enjoy freedom more than anything.
Feel like you just have a idea of how you want to just go against Trump. That's all you. That's what. No. Really
you know what I have an idea of. I have an idea that I'm going to hold Trump accountable, and I'm going to continue to call Trump out on his BS for the next 4 years.
Here.
I'm not going to let it slide. No, you won't.
Yeah, no, I always have. I wasn't a Trump supporter. No, I wasn't. Okay. Like I said, I was libertarian.
You said you enjoy freedoms, right?
Yep.
What freedom? Do you enjoy the Constitution? Do you believe in the freedoms that the Constitution affords you?
I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe in the Constitution.
Sure? Okay, cool.
I believe in the First Amendment.
Cool. You believe in 2A, right?
Yep.
Fun fact: who was the last president to actually put something in place to actually restrict 2A?
Ronald Reagan.
Wrong.
I don't know. Oh, the whole thing with the bump stocks.
Mm-hmm.
That was one thing.
But that was the last president
in this past 4 years. They've definitely pushed for a lot of these.
That was the last president to actually do something that was unconstitutional when it comes to 2A. Not only did he actually try to pass something that was unconstitutional, and the Supreme Court had to actually smack it down, but Donald Trump, out of his own mouth, talking to Mike Pence, which is not his VP anymore, but talking to Mike Pence, said that he doesn't believe in due process. He believes in taking the pew-pews first and letting them go through litigation later, because litigation can take a long time. So he just wants to take people pew-pews. Again, Donald Timothy Trump doesn't care about your 2A right.
Oh, you think so?
I know so. He's proven it.
So you think what Biden has been doing and all of that he's been saying is some proof of him supporting I-2A rights?
I never said that, but what did
what do you think about Biden? What do you think about Biden?
What did Joseph Robinette Biden do to actually infringe on your 2A rights?
What did he propose to do?
What you tell me?
You wanted another 4 years. So
no, I didn't want another 4 years of Biden. I didn't even want the first 4 years of Biden. You are confused, my friend. I didn't want another 4 years of Biden.
He wanted another 4 years. So
he did,
wanted
and
to do more,
you know what the problem is? Joe Biden broke an actual agreement that he had with the Democratic Party that voted for him. He broke that actual deal by saying that he was going to be a transitional president, and then literally turned around 4 years later and said that job not done when nobody wanted him anymore. That was on Joe Biden. I didn't want Joe Biden the first time. I literally didn't want Joe Biden the first time.
Who did you want?
But who did I want?
Yeah,
I wanted Bernie Sanders again. I wanted Bernie Sanders in 16. I wanted Bernie Sanders in 20, but I would have took Pete Buttigieg in 20 as well. Hell, I would have taken Pete Buttigieg this year. I mean, not this year, but in the 2024 election, if Joe Biden wouldn't have actually tried to run again.
Okay.
But so I digress. The whole point that I'm getting back to is Donald Trump has literally infringed on your 2A right and has said that he wants to infringe on your 2A right. So you don't believe in freedoms because you voted for someone who is trying to not only restrict your freedoms, but trying to restrict freedoms of other people, literally trying to restrict people from. Hey, Christopher, did you serve in the military?
Nope, didn't.
You didn't? Why not?
Didn't want to.
Okay, keep it funky with me because I tell people this all the time, right? And I absolutely say this. The reason why I didn't serve in the military is because I know me. I know that I am not made to put my life on the line for everyday people. People that serve in the military, one, if you're in the chat and you served in the military, thank you for your service. And I say that because I know that I could never do what you did, right? And for anyone that is willing to put their life on the line to protect you, Christopher, and you, Juan, and me, and to actually protect us. I don't care if it's a man or a woman or a trans man or a trans woman. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you're a part of the queer community. I don't care. Donald Trump is trying to restrict women and the trans community from serving in the military. They're literally infringing on the rights of those people to serve their country. Again, you don't care about freedoms and rights when you voted and support someone who is restricting people freedoms and rights.
Okay, so you're saying that we have the right to serve in the military. Okay, I don't know where that's at.
Yeah, I mean that's not in the Constitution. You're absolutely right. Okay. You're absolutely right. If I made it sound as if I was saying that's in the Constitution, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that the Donald Trump's infringing on protective rights of people and also actually harming us because by saying that not only can trans people not serve, not only that, he's going to put Pete Hegseth in place who wants to restrict what women can do in the military, but then also cutting VA benefits, cutting the benefits for people as far as once they retire from the military. Like all of these things are going to weaken our military, which is going to weaken us, which is going to actually put us in danger. You voted for someone who's going to take away our freedom and harm us. That's my point.
So you're saying because he does not want women, you're saying that he does not want women serving in the military.
No, I'm not saying that. They're trying to restrict. They're trying to restrict that what women can do as far as serving in the military.
Okay, I think that's smart. Yeah, I think that's smart.
Why? Why do you think that's smart?
So what do you think? It's simple. I don't see why you can't see that it's not smart, right? So are they stronger than men? Are they faster than men?
Some women are stronger, some women are faster. Listen, I'm 6'3".
No, on a whole, on across the board.
So are we saying that every single woman? Are we comparing every single woman to every single man?
Yes, we're gonna compare every single woman to every single man, right? And we're gonna take an average. On average, are women stronger than men?
That's an absolute.
No. This is how we do scientific studies.
No, that's not.
We take averages.
Study because the simple fact of the matter is, one, hand-to-hand combat is not happening. Like, we're not out here in hand-to-hand combat. Like, we're not going fisticuffs. But the simple fact of the matter is your size or weight, why it may put you at a disadvantage or an advantage, that's not a determining factor as far as self-defense, being able to protect yourself. The simple fact of the matter is I am 6'3", 280 pounds, and I would not fight Ronda Rousey.
Hey, you're the same size as me, brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not fighting Ronda Rousey, and because she would beat the shit out of me. I'm not fighting Cyborg. Like, I understand just because it's a woman doesn't mean that they're not capable. That doesn't make sense. I know women who lift more than me. I can bench press 315, and I know women that can bench press more than me. That's nonsensical. It's not based off of women as a whole, but women as a whole have the ability to do the exact same things that men can do. And that's my point.
I think you're lying to yourself, brother. And that's the hard part about it. Yeah, you're absolutely you're absolutely lying to yourself about what you think women can do. Maybe you really love your wife, maybe you really love your mom, maybe you really love the women that are around you and you want to show respect for them. And I appreciate that because I try to show respect for them. But I think we all have positions, right? So since you're 6'3", 283 pounds or 280 pounds, I wouldn't put you in a position to run a marathon, right? Because you would lose. You would lose to men and you would lose to women. I will put you in a position to maybe get a rebound. I put you in a position to get to be able to block. I'll put you in a position to do something different. But you're not gonna run a marathon, and you're not gonna win, and you're not gonna be competitive in it.
This is nonsensical.
I just want you to make sense. I just want to make sense.
The way the wars are waged and the way that actually the military works, it's not about the quote unquote complete physical attributes. And the simple fact of the matter is that more than anything, like the Republican Party as a whole talks about doing things on merit, not, based off of, DEI, right?
Do you think Russia is putting women out there on the battlefield?
I think Russia's military has been completely dismantled and depleted by the war in Ukraine.
The question I asked is not that.
No, I don't know. I know they're not, but I know they're not. I know they're not, but that's why they don't have the best military in the world, because they're completely cutting off a complete portion of their military. For you to sit up here and say, yes, for you to sit up here and say,
Russia is, bro.
For you, Russia is getting their ass kicked by Ukraine.
No, not at all.
Russia is getting their ass kicked by Ukraine. Hey,
Ukraine is doing nothing. Ukraine is just just a tool for us.
You say that, right?
Yeah.
Are they fighting in Ukraine or are they fighting in Russia now?
Russia
where are they fighting?
Is being nice.
Where are they fighting?
Because Ukraine.
Where are they fighting?
They're fighting Ukraine.
No, they're not. They're fighting in Russia now. They've actually pushed into Russia.
Yeah, they sent some drones.
They're pushing into Russia, so much so that North Korea had to send Russia troops in order to help support them. Russia is getting their ass kicked, not only from the amount of people that have been unalive, they've lost out on actual equipment. They're being cut off from the rest of the world because they're ostracized. Russia is getting their ass kicked.
Oh my gosh.
And I bet you they wish they had women to help support them now.
Do you think this guy would be running across the world asking for money, asking for everybody to support them? And you're talking about Russia's getting their butt kicked by Ukraine. No, this is NATO stepping in, brother, to support them. I don't think you really understand what's actually going on. Russia is strong as all get out, brother, and they could do some serious damage. Did you see those missiles that they just didn't decide to put nuclear heads on? Nothing can stop them. If they wanted to take Ukraine overnight, they could do it. They could wipe them off the map but it's because they're next door to each other. Mm-hmm. And they have to maintain some sort of it's a bit of peace to see if there's could possibly be some sort of resolve. It's not their will to kill everybody over there. You know what I mean? But they're trying to back the U.S. off of them. The U.S. has stepped in and started to play Big Brother.
Yeah.
Actually,
okay. So what I need you to do is hold on for a second for me, because the simple fact of the matter is this BBC article documents where Russia is as far as Ukraine in maps tracking the war with Russia. This actually breaks down the range that they are pushing into and where they are actually fighting the war. And the simple fact of the matter is that they've already, with missiles and with airstrikes, they've pushed approximately 100. I'm sorry, no, that's wrong. That's talking about the actual the mileage of the missiles, but they've pushed it into parts of Russia. And this is a BBC article mapping out. It looks like, I know I'm gonna mess this up. It's Kursk, the Kursk. That's a part of the a part of Russia that they've pushed into. They've completely pushed into the area, and it's documented. Now, these numbers are a little bit behind because this is as of December. At least 70,000 Russian troops killed. I'm sorry, unalive. 70,000 Russian troops unalive, with an estimated 500,000 either being unalive or injured in total. So you're telling me that Russia has lost 70,000 lives, that 500,000 lives are either lost or injured, that they are in Russia and Russia's winning. That's what you're telling me.
Wait. So you're reading an article. That's not going to be direct knowledge of everything, right? And it's coming from BBC, right? So that's
BBC
a whole other
is not a credible article.
I'm saying that sometimes they can be swaying, right? And so they can sway things one way or another. BBC in Europe and BBC in Australia, that there's a lot of different information out there about this whole thing. What I'm trying to say is this, right? I don't think you're close enough to it to truly give you a full perspective on what's going on. And that's just the truth. Neither am I. And so to speak on any of it as if it's full truth would be disingenuous for any of us. I hear
you. How about this Al Jazeera article documenting Russia war and the key events of the last 158 days, where it breaks down the different drone strikes that Ukraine is airing out, where 33 of 50 drone strikes were launched into Russia. It talks about how Russian oil and gas is not only being depleted, but not being bought all across the world. It talks about how there's a lack of humanitarian aid for Russia, while at the same time actually providing $3.32 billion to Ukraine from the United Nations. And the simple fact of the matter is Russia is hurting while Ukraine is thriving. What about this Al Jazeera article? Will we accept that one?
No, what I will say is this: we're all hurting. Russia's hurting too. Yeah, Ukraine is hurting. Yes, the United States is hurting from all of this. Yes,
bruh, come on.
No, what am I saying is wrong?
You are wilding.
No, this is the truth. We're at war.
Guys, W's in the chat for Jesse. Jesse sent a $2 donation and tell him Russia lost 40K soldiers as of November. Yeah, in December it was up to 50,000, Jesse. But yeah, W's in the chat for Jesse. Thank you so much for that $2 donation. You're amazing, guys. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All of my pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. So if you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. With that being said, guys, keep tapping the screen. Keep sharing the live out. We're almost at 300,000 likes. Let's get this thing up to 400,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to 800 shares. And can we please take care of the bubble gum? The bubble gum is the daily gift goal, and we only need 11 more of those. We only need 11 more of the bubble gums to actually take care of that daily gift goal. Can we please go ahead and knock that out? That would be amazing if we could knock that out. Keep tapping the screen. Keep sharing the live. If you are a Trump supporter, thank you so much. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are a friendly, tap the screen, share the live. You can also donate. All the wonderful things are appreciated. Gutter, are you a Trump supporter?
Damn, are you done begging for money, bro?
How am I begging for money?
Oh, you out there tapping? Tap. Give me some. Everybody tap on me. Give me some fucking gifts. Jesus Christ.
Wait. So do you have a problem with me? Do you have a problem with me?
Shit about the Russian.
Wait. Hold on. No. We're not. I'm not gonna let you skate past that. So you have a problem with me.
500,000 Russian troops.
You have a problem with me.
Yeah,
actually
you're right.
Saying that if people actually enjoy the entertainment, education,
you up there begging. No, I got
wait. So I'm begging. I'm begging by providing a service where people actually donate to me. Why are you coming up here pocket watching? That's weird. Are you jealous that people are donating to me?
You're not serving anybody, bro. All you're doing is missing.
Are you jealous? Are you jealous because people are donating? As a matter of fact, guys, W's in the chat for Carla. W's in the chat for Carla. Carla donated a $4 cash app. Thank you so much for the $4, Carla. You are absolutely amazing. Thank you, Carla. Guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana
sign and stand on a corner,
is the best way to actually support the live.
500,000 Russian troops have not been killed.
Gutter, are you jealous? Are you upset?
No, not at all.
Are you upset because people are actually donating money to me and
I
sending
got a
gifts?
day
That's
job.
weird.
I don't give 2 fucks.
That's weird for you to come up here and the first thing that comes out of your mouth, not speaking about Russia, not speaking about Trump, but for you, the first thing you did when you got on the live was actually worry about what people were doing with their money. And as far as donating to me, that's weird. You're being weird. Stop pocket watching.
Good for you. You ain't no better than Harry's sister at this point.
What does that have to, what do you have
state your facts, Gutter. State what you believe in, Gutter.
What do you have against it? Why are you worried about Harry?
We want to talk about Ukraine or your pocketbook?
Why both? All
right, let's talk about Ukraine.
I don't understand why you're pocket watching.
Talk about Ukraine.
No, you coming up here and pocket watching is absolutely weird. Guys, W's in the chat for Destiny. Destiny sent a $20 cash app. Destiny, thank you so much for the cash app. Destiny, you're so amazing. Guys, can I get a million W's in the chat? Again, a million W's in the chat for Jesse for the $2. Guys, W's in the chat for Jesse who sent a $2 donation. W's in the chat for Jesse who sent a $2 donation. Sent a $2 donation to say, yo, ask Chris what are his sources about war. He has none. W's in the chat for Corey. W's in the chat for Corey who sent a $2 donation saying, for gutter slut or whatever, you know, he's just mad. He can't figure out Venmo. He absolutely can't. Thank you so much for that $2 donation. W's in the chat for Richard, who sent a $5 donation to say gutter is just jealous. Richard, you know he's jealous. Thank you so much for that donation.
Get on the corner.
W's in the chat for for Gwen, who sent a $25 donation to say Christopher is disgustingly misogynist. Thank you so much for that 25 donation.
500,000 Russians
you are absolutely amazing, Gwen. Thank you so much. Gutter, listen, the simple fact of the matter is you came up here. You came up here.
500,000 Russians.
The simple fact of the matter is you came up here trying to pocket watch a black man for some weird reason. The simple fact of the matter is you came up here pocket watching a black man for some reason where you didn't have the actual option to come into this space and do so, but you felt like it was important for you to come up here and worry about what I was doing while I was actually having an intellectual conversation with someone, and you came up here to be weird. And if you want to know about the Russian soldiers, I gave a source on the actual Russian soldiers. So either you're going to listen or you're just going to be super obtuse and not understand what's actually happening. Which one are you going to do, Gutter? Pick your poison, Gutter. What are you about, Gutter? Because you seem like you have no substance.
What color am I?
I don't know, Gutter.
What do you assume? You made it about.
How did I assume? What did I assume about you?
You said you made it about fucking race right away.
What did I assume about you? Or did I say? Did I say you came up here worrying about a black man's pocket? Show me any
proof that 500,000 Russians have been killed in the Ukraine war.
I gave the actual source. What
hasn't happened.
What are you talking about? W's in the chat for Mark. Mark sent a $5 donation. Said, "Tell Chris." W's in the chat for Mark. Mark sent a $5 donation. Said, "Tell Chris he's an uninformed racist." Thank you so much for that. I know, Christopher. I don't know, Christopher. I think they meant Gutter. I think they meant Gutter. I don't think they meant you. I think they're a little bit confused. Russia, where's the race at? I think they're a little bit confused about what's happening now.
Ukraine, hold tight for me one Ukraine versus Russia. Where's the race war out there?
Hold tight one second. Now, let me
show me the bodies of 500,000 fucking Russians. The Ukraine.
Again. I actually cited 2 articles. I cited the BBC article that actually gave those specific statistics, and then I followed that up with an Al Jazeera article speaking about the specific statistics. Gutter, why are you a Russian sympathizer?
I'm not a Russian sympathizer.
You are absolutely a Russian sympathizer. I cited multiple sources.
Hey, I ain't putting words in your mouth. Show me the fucking article that says 500,000 Russians were killed.
I just gave you the article. What are you talking about? Slap nuts?
You ain't showed shit, son.
I sat there and told you. I gave you the title of the article and told you where to find it.
There's not a fucking article out there. There's not an article out there in the 18 fucking months since 2022.
Hey, how to
when
partner?
this shit
Hey,
started.
Gutter. Hey, Gutter. Hey, Gutter.
I mean,
Can you
not
show it on
even
the
that many
screen?
people
Hey,
have been
Gutter.
killed in that war.
Hey, Gutter. Hey,
There
Gutter.
ain't been 500,000 people killed in that fucking war.
You lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
You came up here lying with your whole,
get your head out of
chest.
CNN's ass.
You came up here again. I didn't quote. Website is www.bbc.com/news/world. I'm sorry. Europe -60506682. It's the exact article that not only breaks down where they are as far as out of your head, there is information.
You think they took out 500,000 Russians, bro?
I literally just quoted the source. What are you talking about?
Out of your ass,
You
dumbass.
came. Gutter, you're saying Gutter. You're saying Gutter. You're
I'm saying you're full of shit.
Where is your source? Because I cited my source. Now cite your source.
News every fucking day.
Cite your source.
There's no report out there that says
cite your source.
Russians.
If I sat here and gave your source, cite your source, Gutter.
Should there be a government source of this?
Yeah, it's actually reported on from the United Nations. This is the official tally number from the United Nations. This is a complete article. I just cited the source. Hold on one second. W's in the chat for Autumn. Autumn sent
500,000 dead Vietnamese in the Vietnam War.
Shut up. W's in the chat for Autumn. Autumn sent a $5 donation. Said let Gutter know he's an idiot and to shut the fuck up. Yes, you're absolutely right, Autumn. W's in the chat for Josie, who sent a $4 donation saying thank you for everything you do. Gutter and MAGA crash outs make my day. They make mine as well. He's absolutely nonsensical. Also, W's in the chat for Jenny, who sent a $10 donation to say, ask Gutter why he's so worried about making money on TikTok when his guy is selling Bibles, gold sneakers, plus his own felon pics. Who does that being the rich man Gutter? You're talking about what I'm actually doing on TikTok. That doesn't bother you how much that your candidate Donald Trump grifts? The fact that Donald Trump is selling any and everything?
500,000 dead Russian soldiers.
Again,
that's all I gotta say. You're lying about 500,000 dead soldiers.
Saying that, but I literally gave the article documenting that, and all you can say is, I see it every day. Don't nobody know what you're watching on Fox News.
And just because you read it doesn't make it right.
I didn't watch Fox News.
No, you know what, Christopher, you have an absolute point.
Ukraine ain't got 500,000 soldiers.
You have an absolute point, Christopher. Just because you read it doesn't make it true. You're absolutely right. But the simple fact of the matter is, when you can actually cite multiple sources, that's why when you said BBC can be leaning or misleading, I said, cool. What about Al Jazeera that backs it up? There's multiple articles that actually have done the study and gotten the information from the United Nations, also information from Ukraine and Russia, when those articles actually document that. And I'm sharing that information versus someone who says, I see it every day. Christopher, you're a smart man. Are you telling me that the fact that I brought multiple sources stacks up to him sitting there saying I see it every day?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, hey,
that's all I'm saying.
What's the truth and how do we understand the truth?
Listen, I'm not going to dispute you on that one.
How many soldiers does Ukraine have? Simple question. How many soldiers does Ukraine have?
I have no idea, but you can look it up. Cool. Hold on.
I don't have to look it up. I'm asking you and your BBC.
Do you know how many? Do you know how many?
It ain't 500,000, bro.
What? I didn't say Ukraine had 500,000 soldiers. I said
Russia. Ukraine took out 500,000 Russian soldiers.
I said 70,000 Russian soldiers.
Odds, bro.
I said 70,000 Russian soldiers were unalive, while 500,000 were either quote unquote unalive or injured. You don't listen.
They don't have many people.
All you do, bro. All you do is run your mouth when you don't know.
You've been running your mouth, lips.
I've been up here talking because this is my live. You've been sitting here watching me. How long have you been waiting on my guest request? You've been waiting on my guest request forever. W's in the chat for Kendra.
They don't have that many soldiers on the front line, bro.
Let me ask this. Hey,
W's
Gutter,
in the
one
chat.
second.
Hold on
One second,
Hold on
Gutter.
one second. No. W's in the chat for Kendra. Kendra sent a $5 donation saying, tell Gutter Gut to quiet down before he wakes up the whole trailer park. Love you, Santana. I love you too, Kendra. Thank you so much for that $5 donation. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you for that, guys. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all my pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. If you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Gutter, they said you better quiet down because you're gonna wake up the whole trailer park.
Nobody, you're spreading bullshit.
Gutter, they said you better calm down before you wake up the whole trailer park. That's what the chat said.
What? Hey, come Sunday, this fucking shit's in the history anyway. So I can say what the fuck.
But that's not going to stop any show. With that being said, guys, Gutter made a great point. Make sure you're following me on all of my socials. Follow me on Blue Sky. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube at Santana Speaks. Make sure you put the @ symbol. And if you guys enjoy Sparring with Santana, we will still be having debates after Sunday. That's right. Your boy Santana has it already set, so we can continue to have these debates, whether it's with these.
Hey, you know what?
Whether it's with these MAGA morons on TikTok or somewhere else, we're still going to be hosting these debates. We're also still going to be hosting our panels. We're still also going to be having brunch with my creator. Make sure you're following me on all of these platforms, especially on my YouTube, if you want to actually continue to tune in and watch all of these wonderful things. With that being said, Gutter, do you have any type of statistics? Are you bringing any type of facts? Or are we just going to talk about your feelings?
You're citing news sources. You're not citing.
Yeah, I am citing news sources. That's
BBC
what you're supposed to do.
CBS. That's not fucking.
I didn't say CBS.
Zuckerberg can cite that shit.
I didn't say CBS.
Nobody fact checks.
I said BBC because places like BBC, Politico, places like Al Jazeera, places like AP News, they're all unbiased news sources that are credible. We're not talking about Fox News,
unbiased, really.
We're not talking about Fox News that you watch every single day.
Al Jazeera is unbiased, really?
Yes, Al Jazeera is an unbiased news source.
Really?
Do you know anything about news sources?
You know anything about Al Jazeera? They can't even show their fucking face over there. Are you kidding me?
Wait, do you think Al Jazeera is red? What the fuck are you talking about, Gut? You are dumb.
Al Jazeera, you dumb fuck, really? Oh, the fucking Arabs, the fucking.
You're dumb and racist. Okay, got it.
Well, it ain't got nothing to do with racist, motherfucker.
Oh,
got to do with religion. Religion is not racist.
You are dumb
religion
and racist.
Is not racist.
It's amazing. It's amazing, guys. Amazing. W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
Is not racist.
W's in the chat for Kendra, who sent a
$5.
$5.
Is a religion-based fucking news.
W's in the chat for Kendra, who sent a $5 donation. Kendra said, come Monday, your such and such check still isn't gonna come because it's not the first. Calm down. Kendra, I can't really say what you just said because, you know, we don't want to say certain words, but Kendra, thank you so much for that $5 donation. You're absolutely right. Come Monday, Gutter's still gonna be in the gutter. Absolutely. Thank you for that donation.
I said Al Jazeera's a joke.
Is Santana a
Al Jazeera's a religion? You got nothing to do with race.
No, I'm not.
Al Jazeera's not racist.
I'm Santana. What do you mean? Oh, you mean the person below you?
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh, dang. Well, dang, I got more points than you, bro.
How does wait? You got more coins than my backup.
Yes,
guys,
sir.
make sure you gift the backup. Apparently, the guy above me has more coins than my backup. I'm so confused. What's happening? Make sure you're gifting the backup because apparently this guy up here has more coins than the backup, and we can't let that fly. That's weird. That's unhinged behavior. I love you guys.
Oh my gosh! Look at that.
That's unhinged behavior.
Go ahead, give me my coins, guys.
That's unhinged behavior. W's in the chat for Rosalind said, "Tell Gutter to get Dempsey D out of his get Dempsey's thank you for the confetti. That's amazing. Get his D out of his mouth. Yeah, he's slurping it. He's absolutely slurping it. Gutter, where are your facts? Where are you getting information from? Can you substantiate anything that you've said? Thank you for the hanging lights.
Hey, I want to talk about the ABs you were talking about earlier, brother. And you were about to go in on that one lady, and I don't think she was old enough to really defend herself.
You ain't substantiating anything. The BBC and the Al Jazeera, that's your fucking source.
That don't sound good, Gutter. That don't sound good at all. Oh my God, Gutter, that doesn't sound good. That sounds like that might be the black lung. Gutter, do you have health care?
Yeah, I got health care. I pay for it.
Are you on affordable care on the affordable the ACA?
Oh, Obamacare? No, bro. I got my own insurance. I pay for it. I got a job.
Where do you have insurance at?
I got a job. I pay for it myself.
You sure? What do you do for a living?
Get a job, you figure it out.
What do you do for a living? Guys, W's in the chat for Mabel, who sent a $10 donation, said, can you ask Gutter why he's supporting Russia? He's supporting Russia because he's a Russian sympathizer. That's absolutely it. He's absolutely supporting Russia because he's a Russian sympathizer.
Is it wrong to support Russia?
Yes, it's absolutely wrong to support Russia. Russia is our enemies.
I'm not supporting Russia. I'm telling you.
There are enemies. W's in the chat for Jesse. Jesse sent a $2 donation saying Gutter rolled the... No, we can't say that.
What makes Russia our enemy?
That's ableist.
See, you guys, you want to run your mouth, but you ain't
say that.
I'm not supporting Russia.
I will say that I'm pretty sure that Jesse didn't. I'm sorry, Jesse. I will say I'm pretty sure that Gutter didn't graduate high school. W's in the chat for Mark. Mark sent a $3 donation.
I make more than everybody on this fucking live right now.
Perfect, Gutter. How much money you make a year?
A year?
Yep.
Over $6.
Over $6?
Over 6 figures.
Over 6,000?
6 figures.
6 figures. Okay. What's your 6 figures?
Over 6 figures.
Cool. What's your 6 figures?
$1.25.
So you make $125,000 a year.
Roughly.
Okay. Cool. So
if I got some overtime, it's gonna be more than that.
You make $125,000 a year. You do understand by supporting Donald Trump, you're going to be paying more in taxes.
Who the fuck said I supported Donald Trump?
You did when you came up here, slap nuts.
No, I didn't.
So you're not a Trump supporter.
I came up here. I'm an anti-Democrat.
Wait. Are you not a Trump supporter?
I'm an anti-Democrat.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I did not.
Okay, then get the fuck off my live. What are you doing up here? You up here doing all that? Like, what the fuck are we talking about, Christopher?
Man, I'm trying to talk about these ABs you was trying to read that little girl about.
Oh my God. Yeah, we can get into that. I wasn't trying to read her about it. I was just trying to make sure that she understood, like, healthcare and all that other stuff. That was pretty much it. Facts. Are you a Trump supporter?
What's up, man? What's up, Santana? Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. Christopher, what did you want to talk about when it came to ABs?
I mean, I heard you about the reader, and you're talking about you said AB is healthcare.
Yeah.
Not always. I don't understand why you would think that it's healthcare.
Yeah, quite simple. Because there's multiple instances where women have unalived because they were unable to obtain ABs. Especially when they're in need of a DNC, and they actually are unable to get that, and they have to travel to other areas, putting themselves in harm and danger in order to be able to get that certain level of health care. And then even more so, women's reproductive rights are restricted in multiple ways, not just when it comes to having the ability to get an AB, but when it comes to doing things like, even if they wanted to have their quote unquote tubes tied, right? Women are restricted by their doctors as far as being allowed to do so. Either they have to get permission from their husband, which is fucking wild, or they have to be of a certain age and actually had a certain amount of kids in certain areas. That's the thing. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, they're quite literally, they are restricting women's rights, and they are rolling back women's rights more and more and more, which is a huge problem. And that was my whole point.
So you don't think that do you think men have rights in dealing with children that are coming into the world?
Yeah, but I also think that women,
like, what kind of rights do you think we have?
I think that if the child is born, then men and women men should have rights to actually have access to their kids, as long as they're not putting their child in any type of harm. But when it comes to actually, deciding whether someone's going to create a life or carry a life, I don't think men have the right to actually do so at all. Like the simple fact of the matter, the simple fact of the matter is, I have never once, not ever once on this app ever said that I am, I'm pro-life or pro-choice or whatever. Like I've never said that. I've always said I'm pro-woman, and what that means to me is I advocate for women to be able to control their own bodies and make their own decision. My personal beliefs, thoughts, or feelings does shit all for what women should be able to do with their bodies. I don't get a say so. And I've even had this conversation with my wife, right? I'm going to get a little bit personal. I've had this conversation with my wife, and I've told my wife, like, we've talked about this. And if it ever came to a point where, like we were in that type of situation, her choice for whatever it is supersedes whatever I want. So I might want something, it might be a conversation, whatever, but her choice supersedes what I want because it's her body. Giving birth is an extremely daunting task. It changes women's bodies in so many different ways. It's not only painful, it's taxing. It not only messes with their physical aspect of their body, but it messes with the actual mental aspect of their body as well. It takes so much for, thank you for the jellyfish. It takes so much for women to actually support and create life that we have to actually defer to women. And it's a huge problem for me that there's a bunch of old white men sitting there saying that we're going to tell women to do with their bodies. I have a problem with that. W's in the chat for Kendra. Kendra sent a $2 donation saying, so are you saying if a man grapes a woman, he has to say what she does with said baby? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He should be thrown under the jail and a lot worse. I absolutely don't believe in that. W's in the chat for Jordan. Jordan sent a $5 donation saying for pro women is pro choice. I'm pro women. I will always say that. I want women to actually make their own decision. I trust women to make decisions with their body. I trust women way more than I trust men.
This is the question that I have, man. Like, and I'm not necessarily trying to get into your house with it. I think it's important that we understand like leadership, right? And I think we have to be leaders, and we all are leaders at some point, men and women, right? But when it comes to our household, I think men are generally considered to be the leaders, and we help to design. Design our house, and when it comes down to the world, men are the leaders also here.
I don't agree with that. I like again, and I'm speaking about me and my wife in my house. Me and my wife in my house, we're partners. We're partners, and different situations might dictate that one of us take the lead in certain aspects. But I'm not her leader. She's not my leader. We're partners. We make decisions together. We lead together. Sometimes one person might take the lead. Sometimes the other person might take the lead. There's no distinction saying that every single situation, every single time, every single thing that I'm going to be the leader. That's not how it works.
Right. Are you like a biblically led household? I see you have a ring on your finger.
Nope.
No,
we're not led by Jeebus. Nope. Actually, I love my ring. Yeah.
It looks like a wedding ring.
Yeah. This is my wedding band.
Okay. I think marriage is like more of a biblical thing.
Yeah, I mean, I get what certain people feel like hey, thank you for the star map. That's freaking awesome. Thank you. Guys, we only have 6 more of the little kissy hearts. Can we knock those out, please? Can we please knock out the kissy hearts? That would be so awesome if we can knock those out. Listen, marriage is a social construct. A lot of people don't feel like it's absolutely necessary anymore, and I'm not going to knock anyone that does believe that or also doesn't want to get married. But it's a certain thing that myself and my wife wanted to partake in, and so it's not based off of the Bible, but it's just based off of what we believe and what we wanted. So that's the thing.
Okay, I hear you on that. You
But listen, I appreciate you coming up, Chris. You're more than welcome back, like anytime. You were actually pretty good to talk to, so you are more than welcome to come back. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Facts if you don't mind.
All right,
appreciate you. Facts.
What's up, Santana?
All right, Facts. So you're a Trump supporter.
Yep. Well, yeah.
You begrudgingly voted for Trump.
Well, it really wasn't Trump. I was just done really with the Democratic Party.
Okay, but so you quote unquote being done with the Democratic Party was enough for you to actually vote for Trump.
Yeah, yes.
That is mind blowing. Ben, are you a Trump supporter?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you down. I appreciate you. So tell me what was so bad about the quote unquote Democratic Party that made you actually go out and vote for Donald Timothy Trump, quite literally one of the worst people in the world.
The 40 well, first before we get into that, Santana, I had a question. Because I know you used the word reproductive rights, but that was my main thing. Reproductive means to reproduce, right?
I said healthcare. I said reproductive rights is healthcare, no matter if it's labeled as far as being able to get ABs or if it's any other aspect of medical health. It's healthcare. That's my point.
Oh, because I didn't know he was trying to take away health care. I thought he was
no.
Okay.
I mean, he was talking about ABs, specifically talking about getting rid of a baby. But I explained that there's more to it in the aspect of it's not just about quote unquote getting rid of a baby, which I mean, before sentience, I think if a woman wanted to yeet that thing for any reason, then she should be able to, no questions asked. I don't care what it's for. If before sentience, if she decides that she wants to get rid of the baby, then she can get rid of the baby. But what I'm trying to say is, like, we could be talking about something like a DNC. We can be talking about other things that's outside of just quote unquote getting rid of a baby. Hey, Alina.
But I think
Hold on a second, facts. Hey, Alina.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you, friend?
Okay.
What are you up to?
Nothing. Doing some organizing. Did a
Yeah.
puzzle.
Oh, you came to hang out with me?
If you'll have me for a little bit.
Of course. Let's do it. We're talking to Facts. Facts hasn't rendered an argument just yet. He's kind of leaning in. We're just starting to fill him out. So we're going to see how this one goes. He doesn't seem crash outy, but we've had some crash outs.
I think sometimes when they start a little chill, do the biggest crash outs.
You think so?
Yeah, usually.
I don't know. Let's see what happens with
We'll
Facts.
see.
All right, Facts. So tell me what was so bad about the Democratic Party that you had to vote for Trump?
Man, that's a lot, bro. Well, one, you see what's going on in California. That is major, bro. Like, I'm one too who we lost our grandmother's house, and it's just crazy to think that
let me just verify this. So you blame the Democrats for the wildfires in California?
We talking because when you're in Cali, bro, you understand that we've been fighting for this for the past 5 years. And even Trump came to California and had a talk and was telling them it was going to be repercussions. Then it's just wild
Thank you for the ribbons.
How once Trump said that, people think that the insurance companies just now cut out the fire.
Hey, quick question. Last time Trump was in office, what happened with delivering aid for the wildfires in California?
That's what we're talking about.
What happened when they had wildfires in California last time?
It wasn't
Trump was in office. Donald Trump withheld aid to California, and he had to be convinced to actually release aid. He said that he didn't want to actually give aid to a blue state because they didn't vote for him. And so his people had to actually show him that people in California, specifically around in those areas, were actually affected by the wildfire, people that actually voted for him. And the only reason he was willing to release the aid was because of that.
And those same people were affected too.
Exactly. But the whole point is that I'm trying to make is that the simple fact of the matter is Donald Trump actively tried to withhold aid to those people that needed exactly what you're talking about. And then even more than that,
and that's because
you said that you voted for Trump because of the Democratic Party, but this most recent wildfire, which was a once in a generation wildfire because of the actual winds, the way the winds were blowing, and like it was just a whole thing. It wasn't just, you know, this was a normal like so I live in the Pacific Northwest. I've been here for like 3 years now. I'm aware of the different wildfires that they have in the area, especially in California and all this other stuff. Like the smoke comes up our way. Like I've dealt with it as well. There are wildfires every year, just like in Florida. Alina's in Florida. They get hurricanes every year.
Wait, Guess, can you repeat the last thing that you said? It was like something Trump didn't do it because something.
Oh, because of his whole beef with Newsom. So yeah, that is we are aware of that. He doesn't.
That makes sense. You think that the people of California should be punished because he has beef with the governor?
No, you're right. No, not at all. But we definitely. It's like a catch 22 because you're right about that. But then we also don't like Newsom either.
Gavin Newsom has a really high approval rate within the entire state of California. Gavin Newsom is quite literally one of the best governors in the country. So you might not like Newsom, but overall, Gavin Newsom is loved in California. That's not true.
Man.
Okay, hold on a
I
second.
mean, you are right, but it's like it depends on who you're talking to. If they got kids, because like he was doing a lot of he was going to allow wild stuff with kids, man. Like, so it just depends. If you have kids, if they was in public school.
Right. So are we conceding on the wildfire thing? Are we moving on from that? Like, are we just?
Oh no, Santana's right. That is really before all that. It was just me. It was just a lot I learned, man. Like, just history. I was always thinking the Democratic Party was for the minorities, but it's always been. It's almost like truthfully, the left and the right seems like they both same bird. They both.
I hate that saying so much.
I trust me. I get it too. The cliche, right?
Two wings of the same bird is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Guys, hey, can we keep tapping the screen? We're almost at 350,000 likes. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 400,000 likes. Also, guys, let's take care of Alina while she's up here on the panel. She only has 4 coins, which is weird. It's weird. Fax, who's under Alina, has more coins than Alina. That's weird. So can we go ahead and make sure we're showing Alina some love while she's up here on the panel? Let's gift her, make sure that we're taking care of Alina. Let's get, like, really quick. I know we can do it. There's like 700 some of us hanging out. Let's immediately get her over 1,000 coins. Like, let's do the things. Over 1,000 coins immediately. Chat, come on, pick it up, pick it up. Come on, come on, come on. I know you guys can do it. Let's immediately get her over 1,000 coins. It's weird that she's up here on the panel and she won. There's a Trump supporter on the panel that has more coins. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you for doing the things. That's what I'm talking about. Also, guys, keep tapping the screen. Get the live up to 400,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to 850 shares.
Nah, 900.
900.
Yeah, easy.
I just had deja vu. Alina, you ever have? I hate deja vu.
Why?
I don't know. It always makes me feel weird. So I immediately try to do something that breaks me out of deja vu. So like I remember last time I had deja vu, I didn't stop and actually talk to you. So I just did that, which is different. So I don't know. I just had deja vu. I hate deja vu.
We've done this before.
Yeah, like literally this right here.
Yeah.
So anyway, Guys, yeah, tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 500,000 likes. We're gonna move the shares. Also, guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all of my pay links are in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. So if you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. And please make sure we're hitting Alina's pay links while she's up here on the panel. Let's make sure we're taking care of her as well, because you guys know Alina has all the cute kitties. And if you guys want to help support those cute kitties, then make sure you're hitting her pay links as well. And while I'm saying that, W's in the chat for Kendra. Kendra sent a $1 donation saying, although I don't agree with you, I will say I respect you having an actual conversation and not acting like gutter Neil Patty Punk. Kendra, well, I tell you what, I think it's a little harder to communicate back and forth like this. So if you're still hanging out towards the end of the live, I would love to have you up on the live so you and I can talk about it specifically. I think that it's a little bit harder to communicate what we both think. Howdy, partner. Back and forth in chat, but I am more than willing to talk to you. More than willing to talk.
You see what I mean? They're at 954. Light work.
What do you mean?
You said 850.
Oh,
I said 900 easy.
Yeah. Easy.
You got to challenge them. They love a challenge.
Easy. Anthony, are you a Trump supporter? Anthony, are you a Trump supporter?
Which Anthony up there?
You, Anthony.
Okay, I thought I seen another one up there, Coach Anthony or whatever, who that is. But anyways, let me ask you a question.
Anthony, are you a Trump supporter?
Listen to me. I need you to listen to me.
No. I need you to answer the question first, Anthony.
First of all,
Anthony.
Listen.
Anthony.
Listen to me. Can you just listen for 1 second?
No, Anthony, I can't. I need you to answer. It's a prerequisite.
I'm supporting him. This is why I'm supporting him. I don't like him,
but you're supporting him
because he won. Okay.
Did you vote for him?
I did not. But listen, the reason why I'm a Democratic person, but listen.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Biden.
How did you vote for Biden if he wasn't running?
Listen, he was running at first, but he gave it to Kamala Harris. But he's
But how did you vote for Biden if he wasn't running?
Biden was running, they gave it to Harris, right?
But how did you vote for Anthony?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
Listen, I voted early.
Joseph Robinette Biden. It doesn't matter about you voting early. He was not on any ballots for the presidential election. That's not how this works. Stop lying.
Man, I live in North Carolina. We voted early.
I don't give a flying flip where you live. He wasn't on any presidential ballots.
Listen, how you figure that?
Cool. Hold on.
How'd you figure that?
Hold on.
And I'm not disputing you, but that's who we voted for, my whole family.
So looking like here, Joe Biden was on the actual primary ticket in North Carolina. But as of the actual election, when ballots were mailed and open voting was accessible, the people on the ballot was Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. So the only way that you could have voted for Joseph Robinette Biden would have been if you wrote his name in. Did you write his name in?
Yeah, we went. Yeah.
You are fucking lying. I don't believe you, Anthony, because now the only reason you're accepting that. You're a liar, Anthony.
I can't accept that, bro. I can't.
I'm telling you, you're a liar.
I'm telling you what we did down here.
So your whole family went and wrote in Joe Biden, even though he wasn't the candidate.
Yes. We
Why?
went to the polls. If you ain't let me explain to you, man, I'm not a liar, bro.
You're fucking lying.
I'm not gonna lie about nothing like that. I'm not a Trump.
Okay, cool. Either you're a liar or you're stupid. Which one, Anthony?
Well, you can call me what you want. You can call me what you want, but I'm telling you what we did.
Okay, but which one? You tell me which one.
we did an early vote and we went together, right? And they made us go vote, which is a trick down here. It's really tricky down here.
I'm from South Carolina. Please don't try to pull that on me. Please don't try to pull that on me. I'm from South Carolina. Go ahead. Keep talking.
I'm telling you what they doing.
Ain't nobody pull no damn trick on you, Anthony. You trying to trick us in the chat. We know what's happening. Go ahead.
No, man, you just running your mouth, man. Stop running your mouth so fast. I'm telling you the truth here.
Anthony, you lying to me. Listen, you're not going to get up here in front of 700 people and try to gaslight the shit out of all of us. That is not how this works.
I'm not trying to gaslight you, bro. If
you sat here and told me that you and your whole family voted for Joe Biden, and then I only gave you an out by saying, did you write him in? And you was like, oh yeah, we wrote him in. No, the fuck you didn't.
We went together.
Why? Why did you write him in?
Because we went to the poll, we got in
line. But no. Why?
Because I'm a Democrat.
Kamala Harris was the Democratic nominee. What are you talking about?
We did that way before they gave it to her.
No, you didn't, because he was.
We did.
Okay. So you voted before they gave. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You voted. Wait, no. You said that you voted for Joseph Robinette Biden in North Carolina. You then said that you did early voting. You then said that you wrote his name in. You then said you voted before she was the nominee.
Yes.
So how can you vote before the actual primary candidate was certified? And how could you vote for Kamala Harris how could you vote for write-in Joe Biden if before Kamala Harris, Joe Biden would have actually been on the ticket? None of the shit that you're saying, Anthony, is lining up. Get your lies straight, bro. You are not good at this.
Listen, I'm not trying to gaslight this.
No, you're just lying and you're really bad. So listen, Anthony, I don't know if you think that I'm your wife and that you can lie to me and listen.
You've been talking to too many people.
Listen. I might have been born at night, but it wasn't last night, buddy. I might have been born at night, but it wasn't last night. You're gonna have to get up pretty early in the morning to get one over on old Santana.
I'm being seriously honest with you.
You lying. None of what you said makes Alina, does it make sense?
No, but could this be like cognitive decline or something? Like
it has to be. It has to be.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Listen, when we did the early voting here, right? And we went down to the poll where we supposed to go at, which last time down, we had a problem because they kept moving us around, right? So they made us vote at one polling station. Then when the following election came, they made us go to another one. So now we trying to figure out why y'all keep moving us around. So when we finally went to the polling station close to the house, we went early and we voted, and I voted, and my wife voted. We voted for Biden in that place.
Are you talking about in the primary?
I guess, but that's what we voted for.
It's a fucking difference. What month did you vote?
Shoot, man, that had to be when they first came out with the ballot, because they had mail-in ballots.
What month?
I'm not quite sure, because they had mail-in ballots came in, but we decided to want to go in there.
You make my head hurt. You're literally.
I'm sorry, man, but I'm telling you what they're doing around here. I don't.
Hold on one second. W's in the chat for Mark. Mark sent a $2 donation and said, "Tell Uncle Fax our ancestors are ashamed of him. Absolutely ashamed of him. Ashamed of him and Anthony now too, though. Absolutely." W's in the chat for Lindra. Lindra sent a $5 donation saying Anthony and his family must have voted in a different election in a parallel universe. That might mean that Trump lost in that universe, so at least it's good. Absolutely. He had to absolutely vote in a different universe. Guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all of my pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. So if you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. And please make sure we take care of Alina while she's up here on the panel. Her pay links are running in the poll. So make sure that we're taking care of her. E, did you want to say something to this guy?
I'm just being truthful.
No, hold on.
I just got here.
Oh, I
It
thought
could-
you
it
came
could
up to
also
say
be-
something to Anthony.
It could also be like fraud too.
Yeah,
Because
that's
remember, I don't know if you remember, like,
exactly.
Hold on one second.
wait, Anthony.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know if you remember,
Anthony,
but
hold on for a second.
Okay.
there was a lot of like, you know, scams in 2020. Like people were getting tricked into like saying that they could vote on in email and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe he fell for something like that.
I don't know
It's
what's
just
happening.
not adding.
I'm not even gonna hold you, Lena. I don't know what's happening.
Erica, are you Liddy?
I'm not Liddy at all. I'm trying to get out of a parking garage, so I'm just sitting here.
No,
I'm
I
not-
thought you were
yeah, I'm
coming
just-
up here to talk to Anthony.
Oh, no, I came up here to complain, but it's okay. Mr. Anthony, so did you vote in 2020 and in 2024?
Listen, this is what he
What's going on?
said. This is what he
Okay.
said. He said that he voted for Joe Biden, right?
Okay.
He said he voted for Joe Biden in the presidential election. He said that he voted early in North Carolina for Joe Biden in the presidential election, and that he actually wrote Joe Biden's name in because he voted early for Joe Biden in North Carolina in the presidential election. And then he voted for Joe Biden early in North Carolina in the presidential election before Kamala Harris was the candidate, because he wrote Joe Biden in before Kamala Harris was even the actual candidate.
He's talking about the primary. Don't let him.
That's what the fuck I keep. That's what I said. That's the only thing. But he doesn't know what month he voted.
I do have a question though, because I do want to ask, Mr. Anthony, was this in 2024 or was this in 2020? You can come off mute, love.
Anthony, you have to come back. If you can't see my face and we can't hear your voice, you're a teacup right now. Anthony, if you can't see my face, we can't hear your voice. You're a teacup.
Mr. Anthony is just muted.
No, he's a teacup.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with my phone then.
There he is. Okay, Anthony, I'm gonna send you. There you go. Did you hear what Erica said?
Santana don't have his glasses on.
Yeah, say that again.
He
so
wasn't
Mr.
listening because he was
Anthony.
teacupping.
Mr. Anthony.
No, I heard what she said, but you were trying to get me. I didn't touch the phone, so I don't know how I got muted.
Okay, so Mr. Anthony, did you do this in 2020 or 2024, sir?
2024. We just voted, right? Okay, they started it first. They sent here.
Mr. Anthony.
Listen to what I'm saying. What's going on here? This is what I don't understand. What's going on here?
I feel like you don't understand a lot of things.
Listen to me, man. Listen.
Santana.
I'm trying to explain to you this thing. I'm not understanding.
Go ahead and demonstrate what you know, Anthony. Go ahead.
I'm not saying I know it. It might be something going on here because, like I said, they keep moving us around. Like if I'm supposed to vote down the street, like in 2020, they sent us all the way down the street. Now this time they sent me in my district. Okay. Now, they made us go to my district.
Who is they?
Down here in North Carolina.
Who is they?
But who are they?
I guess whoever was setting this stuff up around here, as far as the polling stations.
Hey, do you know what the congressional split was in North Carolina prior to this last election?
No.
You don't know who had control of North Carolina outside of the governor in North Carolina this prior election?
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It was.
I know who had control, and I'm not even in North Carolina.
Well, who had control?
Republicans.
Yeah, and
Republicans had control of North Carolina. So if you have issues with your actual voting, that's called redlining, friend. And they were actually making it harder for you to vote. So why would you vote for the people that was making it harder for you to vote? Make it make sense, Anthony. Nothing that you said has made sense at all, and it's making my head hurt, Anthony.
It's making your head hurt if you just let me explain to you what's going on here.
I thought so. It's gerrymandering, Santana.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You making my brother say stuff that he's not even supposed to be saying.
Damn it.
He rarely wrong.
Well, I'm
Anthony,
not wrong.
You
I'm
gotta
just
make
telling
it
you
make
what.
sense.
Okay, I'm trying. I'm trying. If you just hear me out, okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, Chad. Yes, I'm sorry, Chad. I misspoke. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. When they sent ballots here, we didn't want to do the ballot thing because we thought it was going to be rigged up. Okay, so we decided to want to go in ourselves and grid it in. Okay.
And what it in?
We went to the ballot.
Did you say gridded in?
Yeah, we filled out this ballot, and we gridded in. We gridded in everything, and we voted for everybody who we wanted to vote for.
Let me look that up.
Are
Maybe
you a
that's a
real
term
person,
I don't know
Mr.
what
Anthony?
that means.
Wait,
Yes,
can I
ma'am.
ask a question, Mr. Anthony? So you bypass
Even facts got questions now. Even the
you
other
laughing,
Trump
I'm
supporter
telling
got questions.
No, only because I'm just really confused. Because I'm like, I
You're not the
know
only one. Facts.
you
laughing?
said you seen her name on the ballot, but
No, I didn't see her name on the ballot. I didn't say
But
that.
then, if he didn't see her name, then Joe Biden's name had to be there. Then why did you write Joe
You
Biden's
said
name
you
in if it
wrote-
was already on the ballot?
Why I'm confused now. All right, I'm out.
No, listen.
Mr. Anthony, it's not making sense though.
Okay, let me make.
So
I got what
who was on the ballot as a Democratic candidate?
I got
who was
what
on
you
the
said.
ballot?
Listen, I'm starting to understand that. I'm starting to understand what he's trying to say now. So let me ask you this: maybe when they had the voting, it wasn't for the presidential ballot. Okay,
That's what we were saying.
Okay, I was just trying to get you
for
to
the
you.
primary.
Yes, I was just trying to get it because you was coming at me like I was lying or something, and I had to get it together.
Because
I'm
what
starting
you
to
were saying
understand
didn't
what you're
make
saying now.
sense.
Yeah, 'cause
Y'all
I'm
just
starting to
had to let Mr. Anthony take his time to get there. He know what
Fuck
he's
that,
talking
E.
about. Oh,
Yeah, I was just trying because you was trying to make me out a liar and all that. I'm not with that kind of. I'm just telling you what I did. Now I know what I did. Now I probably was voting for whatever they had out there, like the Democrat and the judges and all that stuff like that.
Hey, Anthony.
Mr. Okay.
What?
Like they had
Bro,
different
what are you
people that
talking
you.
about, man?
They had different people that you can vote for, and that's what we went.
Yeah,
to
that's
vote.
how elections
Was
work.
this in November?
That's exactly how elections
Yes.
work. You can vote for different people.
Yes, that's what we went to do.
It was
You
in
know?
November?
Yes, we just
2024.
yes.
So
In
then,
2024.
Mr. Anthony, now you're not making sense again.
That wasn't the
Because you would have
Listen, we
hold
voted
on.
for.
You
let me
would have
see.
saw Kamala's name on the
Hold on,
ballot.
He said it was before she was the candidate. E.
Listen, let me
This
hold on.
not making
I am
sense.
being
You're not gonna make my
I
brain
am
hurt.
being gaslighted.
Hold on. Let me
You are
see.
being gaslit.
I
Come
am
on,
being
bro.
I am officially being
I have time for
gaslighted.
this.
Hold on. Let me figure out who was on
Bro,
that.
can I tell you something? Hold on,
It
Mr.
could have
Anthony.
been
Can I
for.
tell you something?
No, it
Santana,
probably
how
could
you
have
go
been for.
to
It probably
a
could have been
Maxwell
for
concert and
councilman.
Maxwell don't perform a woman's work?
It probably
Make it
could have
make
been for
sense.
I don't know.
councilman.
That sounds like voting for a president and that sounds like voting in the president and writing in a ballot where they're supposed to be on the ballot, but they're not on the ballot. It doesn't make
It
sense.
sounds like
None
it
of it
don't
makes
make
sense.
sense.
None
No,
of
here
it
we
makes
go.
None of
sense.
this makes sense.
Here we go. I think what we did was, I think the first time, I think we voted for council members.
Anthony.
Listen, I think when we did it the first time, we went to vote for council members.
Anthony.
Then the second time we went to vote for the president.
This is hilarious. Sorry,
Jeez
Mr. Anthony, you
Louise,
didn't.
you're
you
wrong.
Didn't, you didn't vote in November.
You're just wrong.
So who did you vote for in the president?
I think what we did was
Anthony.
He's getting confused.
Yeah, I got it confused. But listen, I think what I did was
Anthony.
I voted for the council
Anthony.
Mr. Anthony, you didn't. There's no way that you actually voted on November 5th or even participated in
Somebody
early
in the chat
voting.
say I'm too sober for this. Imagine how I feel right now.
I am also.
Imagine how I feel.
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question, bro. Let me ask you this question. If I got it confused, isn't it your job to make sure I get it right?
No, it's your job before you go vote to get it right.
No, listen, I think what I did was I voted for council
Hey,
members.
Miss Anthony.
Then I think they had the council members.
Anthony.
No, so I think maybe it's because
Erica.
What? Oh my God! Thank you, thank you, Phil, for the $5 Venmo. Phil said he sent his information to an African prince.
Jeez, Louis.
Drop some W's in the chat for Phil.
Oh, guys, W's in the chat for Kendra. Kendra sent a $1 donation saying he must have voted on February the 30th. You know he voted on February the 30th. That's exactly what happened. Also, W's in the chat for Kendra, who said, I think Mr. Anthony is just elderly and confused. Let's move on, Santana. My mother sounds like this and has yeah. And see, that's what we was trying to. That's what Alina was talking about. And Anthony,
Yeah, and I didn't mean it in a bad way. I was just pointing
Anthony,
out that there might be something.
Anthony, how old are you?
Listen, I'm 63.
Okay.
Okay, listen. I mean, I could have been confused, which you probably making it right. Listen, I think what I did was, can you just hear me out for just 2 minutes?
Stop playing that. Listen to him.
Stop saying you think.
Okay, when we went out there, it was for council members, I think, the first time. And then we came back to vote for the president.
Okay.
It
Is that
doesn't
about
work that
right?
way, though. Well, Mr. Anthony, it doesn't work that way. Typically, when you vote election cycle, unless you had a special election, then that may be something there. But I don't live in North Carolina, so I can't say.
Hold
All right,
on
but
1 second, E.
I'm trying to. Okay.
Oh, go ahead and finish. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I think I don't know what happened. All right. Hey, Sunkist.
Hey, beloveds.
How are you?
I'm doing all right, baby. I'm doing all right.
All right. You gonna hold Mr. Anthony's hand? Sunkist.
Maybe. Maybe.
Hold his hand and help him.
Jesus. Okay.
I tell you what, so chat, this is the thing that you guys don't know about me.
I agree,
right?
Bill.
This is the thing that you guys don't know about me. Whenever I get to a certain point and I can't do the heavy lifting anymore.
Did you mean to drop your backup?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, just
when I get to the point where I can't do it anymore, thank you for the boxing gloves. I get somebody else to do it. And I enjoy Sunkiss doing the heavy lifting. So Sunkiss.
Yeah, just Hey, Mr. Anthony. How you doing, beloved?
I'm just trying to get it. I'm just trying to get it right. And then I'm not mad at the guy.
I know, sweetie. I know.
I'm just trying to get it right. You know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. All I know is I went out to vote with my wife. Okay. I went to these polls. You know, how it goes, I don't know. That's what I'm trying. But I know what I did. Now I don't know. I'm thinking what he's trying to tell me is I think I went out early and did some council members or something that was running. And then they had the presidential stuff. Now all I know is I went with my wife, you know, to do this stuff.
Oh, okay. Is your wife awake?
No, she's upstairs.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, can we phone a friend?
No, it's late at night down here. So,
okay. Well, you know,
because I'm just trying to get it right. You know,
and we're gonna help. I'm gonna help you get there. It's okay.
You know what? Hold on. Facts. So you still there? Because you turned into no, that's Facts. You're still there. Okay.
Of course.
Anthony, this is what we're gonna do, my friend. I'm gonna let you go, and we're gonna talk to Facts for now.
It's okay. It's okay.
I appreciate it. Are you a Panther fan?
Nah, man, I'm a Redskin fan, bro.
Okay, now I'm officially kicking you. I was about to give you some grace. Now you're getting kicked. I was just about to give you some grace, but now you're getting kicked.
Is this what we doing?
He's in North Carolina.
You know, okay. Yeah. We just gonna let that go. We go. Yeah. Heard and understood. We're gonna let that go.
Yeah. Guys, we're almost at 400,000 likes. Please keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 450,000 likes. Let's gift the panel while Sunkiss and Alina's up here. Let's make sure we're taking care of them, and also make sure that we're hitting Alina's pay links. They are in the poll. Facts. Yes,
sir.
Bring some facts. Say something factual. Hold on. I'll help.
Oh, that's some good music. That's my song.
Nah, bro. It's just I
It's
think
my
it's
jam.
different beliefs because you already did just state you don't even believe in you don't believe in God. So
who said I don't believe in
Wait
God?
a minute.
I never
Wait.
said that.
Why are we bringing Big God into? Wait a minute.
When did I say I don't believe in God?
Because you said you don't really do the whole Bible thing.
No, I said I don't believe in your magic book.
Yeah, he definitely said he believed in God.
Yeah, I absolutely believe in a higher power. I don't believe in your Jim Crow Jesus. I don't believe in your Bible book. I don't believe in any of that.
See, and that so now I can get you with the Jesus part, but the book, see, that's what's still that's
no,
what
because the simple fact of the matter is the book has been translated over and over and over. It's supposed to be a first-hand account, but it was written after everybody was unalive. It was translated from multiple languages. I don't believe it. You need more proof. Like that's the point.
I'm with you with that. But my thing is sometimes is about the message though. That's my thing, because everything that's in there is still.
Did I join?
What they say.
Hold on one second. Facts. Tony, are you a Trump supporter?
I did vote for Trump, Sant, and I'd be happy to have a conversation with you if you're down.
Yeah, perfect. Hold tight for me 1 second. My wife actually let me know that you were hanging out in the box and to get
Thank
you
you,
in here. So
D.
W in the chat for the wife.
Also, I appreciate Sunkid saying, "Can you phone a friend?" I was lolling. That was fucking hilarious.
Thank you so much.
Okay, hold tight for just a moment. Go on mute for me just a moment while we finish talking facts.
Sounds good.
Go ahead, facts. You were talking about the Bible book and all that.
Yeah, just no, I definitely agree. Like, it has been translatable. I think my main thing was a spiritual man still need a spiritual text, no matter where you're getting it from.
And the Bible is filled with contradictions. The Bible has more contradictions than the Constitution. Like, that's my problem. Am I wrong?
No, and that's what's funny. That's what I'm saying, bro. I won't disagree with that, but I'm saying it's still a lot of what is that? It's still a lot of knowledge in there, but that you could take for your everyday
Listen,
life.
I mean, yeah, okay, like it's cool, but then I'm not gonna let the Bible like. I'm so confused as far as what the Bible has to do with Donald Trump. Like, seriously. Hey, chat, can we keep tapping the screen? I would love to get up to 500,000 likes. We're at 401,000 likes. Can we keep tapping the screen, get up to 500,000 likes? Also, can we knock out these ribbons? Thank you so much for the ribbons. We only need 3 more ribbons, guys. I would love to knock out these ribbons. I've never knocked out these ribbons before. We only need 3 more. Can we please knock out these ribbons? That would be so amazing. Please and thank you. Please. Okay, help me understand what your justification is with the Bible and actually Trump, because I'm confused.
So, all right, so it goes together like this. Like, one of the main things the Bible say is in Leviticus, men shouldn't lie with men like they do with women.
It was translated. I'm not even gonna hold your hand on this one. It was translated. They were talking about CP3Os. They weren't talking about men. They were talking about men that was actually trying to diddle little kids. It was translated.
That's actually incorrect, because hold on, correct. Hold on. I'm really into theology. So what's amazing about What's amazing about the scriptures is that's way in Leviticus. If you go in Deuteronomy, so that's how you know when it's.
Where's Jeff?
You can cross-reference. So in Deuteronomy, it also says.
Can somebody send this live to Jeff? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Somebody send this live to Jeff.
So once again, Santana, and Deuteronomy also says men shouldn't wear women's clothes and women shouldn't wear men's clothes. So that also ties into Leviticus. Then you go and you hear about the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. Everybody would tell you Sodom and Gomorrah was about that whole thing. So no, it's not. And what's crazy is that's the only thing that's in the Bible that says it's an abomination. The only one. But
which Bible?
King James. So that's the only reason why that was major to me, man, because it's like I don't like that stuff getting taught in school. I don't care what nobody do in their private life.
Hey, no one's teaching transsexuality.
Well, see, Santana, that's the thing.
They're not teaching that in school. Just
Whoa.
because they teach that trans people are alive doesn't mean that that's what they're teaching in school. That doesn't make sense.
Wait, that's what I'm trying to enlighten you to, Santana. You could look it up. Governor Newsom was trying to do it to our schools, and are you ready? He had it to where.
Okay, cool.
Wait,
Cite
Santana.
a source.
Santana.
Cite a source.
Santana, let me let you know.
Wait, do you eat shrimp?
Hold on. What Governor Newsom said was basically
I heard that Newsom was trying to get people to eat shrimp too.
Newsom basically said, hold on. So basically he was saying, if your kid is going through this trans thing, and because he was protecting the kids, that's when he created basically kids' rights. And basically he was saying, if the kid comes to school and wants to be a girl, and it's a boy, but wants to be a girl at school, they're not inform the parents, and they're going to keep the parents completely out the loop.
That's not true.
That look it up.
Sure. Tell me exactly where to look it up. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Santana, all you got to do is type it in. Type it in. Just put in Newsom, kids.
No, you do it. You go get me the actual source. I'm not gonna search it up. You go get it.
I do think it's interesting that all like different religions. I will say side note. Oh, sorry.
Guys, W's in the chat for Phil. Phil sent a $1 donation saying, on a real note, he could have been duped by election fraud. He absolutely could have, Phil. You're absolutely right. Phil, what up, Phil? How are you? Also, guys, W's in the chat for Sonia. Sonia sent a $1 donation saying, please ask what the Bible says about judging others.
All right,
Judge
bro.
not, lest ye be
Santana,
judged.
so it's edsource.
I can't hear you if you're out of the app. You actually gotta get it and then come back and then read it off for me.
It's on edsource.org, educationsource.org, and it basically talks about how Newsom signs the bill to end notification policies of like I said, this whole ordeal. So if your kid is
Thank you for the ribbons. Awesome. Guys,
we only need two more, y'all.
We only need 2 more. Hey, thank you.
All right, one more, y'all.
Thank you. Hold on one second.
But yeah, it was basically.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Give him a check. Listen, give him a second.
And you said it was where?
edsource.org. Newsom signs bill to end parental rights.
Thank you for the heart, man.
Well, parental notification policies. Sorry. Because like I said, they just don't have to notify the parent to what's going on with their child.
Okay, so but how is that teaching trans rights in school? I'm so confused.
It's not. It's not, Sant.
Santana, did you just hear what I just said? If your child is allowed to, okay.
I didn't find the article that you referred to, but I found the article and
I'm gonna give you a better one. I'm gonna give you a better.
Hold on 1 second. I found the article. I found a related article for NPR. California bans school rules requiring parents notification of children's pronouns change. And so what this talks about is the bill that Gavin Newsom signed, identification change under the law signed by Gavin Newsom. The law bans schools rules requiring teachers and other staff to disclose a student's gender identity or sexual orientation to any other person without the child's permission. Proponents of this legislation say it will help protect LGBTQ plus students who live in unwelcoming homes. So all this says is that if someone in that school says that I am, these are my pronouns, or I am gay, or I am lesbian, or I am, transsexual, or whatever, Like all this says is that the school doesn't have to tell the parents.
That's a big problem. That's what we're saying.
Why is that a big problem?
Because I'm gonna let you know. Because even if my son was having that issue, I would like to know.
It's not.
What are you talking about?
If you're an abusive parent, like
it's about abusive
listen
parents.
to
It's not about
no,
hate.
I
One
get
second,
y'all.
Tony.
Listen,
One second,
y'all.
Tony.
I get y'all what y'all saying abusive, but y'all missing the whole point. They don't know if you're abusive or not. So they're just saying, listen. Okay, go ahead.
But the
My
law
bad. Go ahead.
isn't saying that the law is not saying that that they have to hide something or whatever. All it's saying is that they don't have to actually disclose it unless the kids say they want it disclosed. So if the kids feel safe and comfortable at home and they say, yes, I want you to tell my parents, then they can say it. If they can say, no, I don't feel comfortable with you telling my parents, then they can say that. That's all this is saying.
And that's still a problem, Santana. Anything
How
my
is that a
kid does,
problem?
Santana, anything that my kid does,
if your
my
kids
kid,
are trying to hide something from you like that, then you're a shitty parent.
Yeah, kids
and I
are not
feel
your
you
property.
on that. And
Kids are not your
I can
property.
agree. I'm not even gonna argue with you on that because I'm not my kid's friend, but I am good enough dad to where my kids is open with me.
And
So I'm not even gonna argue with you on
like
that.
that's the point. If you like seriously, if your child trusts you, they're gonna come to you and actually share. And like if your child doesn't feel comfortable sharing stuff with you, then either you're not a safe place for them or it's just not time. And to Alina's point, your kids aren't your property, so they shouldn't have to do those things. That's not how it works.
And that's why I disagree with AB.
Didn't Santana say to hold on tight and then he'll get to you when you're
No,
ready?
that's fine. That's fine. Hold on one second. Oh, that's fine. What the fuck does that have to do with it? I don't even understand how that correlation happens. Square that circle. Square the circle, but based off what I just said, square the circle.
No, I'll wait for my time.
No. You're gonna square that circle now, because now I'm thoroughly confused.
Okay. No, and I appreciate that. I agree with you that your kids aren't your property. And I think that in the sense of if you're getting ABs for not the grape or the other thing or bad things that happen, if you're just like being irresponsible and you're not doing the proper ways to prevent a unplanned pregnancy, then you get an AB.
Are you talking about Are you talking about women or who are you talking about?
So I have kids, and I personally believe that they're not my property. I chose to have children with my wife, and I did a lot of. I used protection prior when I wasn't ready to have a child, and I personally believe that we could be doing a lot more in terms of sexual education and health.
And schools won't teach sexual education. Alina.
Yeah, I'm so fucking confused.
Say the thing that tell them about Florida.
Oh yeah, so Florida, we've got a 6-week ban for no exceptions for rape or incest. We have some exceptions for medical, but very few, and it's very, very specific. But on top of that, they have put in policies that prevent them from teaching anything other than abstinence-only education. So they're not taught about contraceptives in school. They're not taught about consent. They're not taught about pregnancy at all. So you've got an AB ban essentially, plus not educating them on how to not get pregnant. So
Right,
I'm in a red state now, so like
no, and sorry. Oh, sorry. You tell me when you want me to go. Sorry.
No, you can go.
So I agree with you, right? Like what I'm saying is, if you're gonna do like an in quotations, right, like AB ban, heavy on the education, heavy on, hey, this is what happens. I personally believe, I'm a man. I think all guys should be clipped before they're 18. They have to take a test. Because guys just think with their second brain a lot of the times, and that's just how we think. And we can go into that.
You're just controlling bodies all around.
That would also be bodily autonomy issues.
No, sorry.
Guys,
I don't want you to get hung up on that. Sorry.
Hold on. Can you guys do me a huge favor? And we've got almost 700 people here. Can we knock out this? There's just one more blooming ribbon.
Let's get there.
This is one of my favorite gifts to see go across the screen.
Let's get the ribbon.
Santana has never hit this goal while I've been around. So we just need one more, y'all. TikTok might go away and they don't have these cute gifts in Twitch and YouTube. I would
We only
greatly
need one
appreciate
more.
it.
Also, guys, let's get the likes up to 500,000 likes. We're at 421,000. Let's lock in for a minute. Keep tapping the screen. Tap, tap, tap. Share the live out. Do all the wonderful things. Let's get that up to 500,000 likes. And Alina acts really nice. Guys, one more ribbon. All we need is one ribbon to knock that out. We just need one. Just one. You guys have been so awesome today. Let's close this. That's what I'm talking about, James. Let's go. Exa. Thank you, N. Jones. Let's go. I'm sorry. I'm easily excitable, people.
Santana, I do just want to quickly say, like, I really appreciate you having me on and having the discussion. And I'm not trying to like prove you wrong or
you're
like.
Fine. I appreciate you coming up. I mean, you've been really respectable, and it's been a conversation. So I appreciate you being here. But
and
I'm confused. But just go ahead.
No, 100%. And I do just want to say, like, I want to say thank you to Alina. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry, but I just want to say thanks for having me on. Like, I think that my personal belief on this stuff, it's a privilege to have the ability to disagree. If you disagree in other places in the world right now, bad things can happen to you, you know? So I just like really want to say I appreciate you having me on, being able to explain why I think the things that I think. I'm not trying to turn anyone or say they voted the wrong way or anything like that. I'm just saying why I voted for Trump this round, because I didn't vote him for the first time either. So that's just why I'm here.
Who'd you vote for in 2016?
What was 2016? Sorry, I have so many notes written down. So 2016 was that Hillary?
Yeah.
I no voted. I think Hillary is a bad person.
It's an interesting
Trump is a
pattern
good
there.
person?
I don't think Trump's a good person.
Who'd you vote for
But
in
I did vote
2020?
for Donald Trump this round. I didn't vote for
Who'd
him
you-
based on. Oh, sorry, Elena. You go ahead.
Yeah, who'd you vote for in 2020?
Joe Biden. And I think he did a horrible job these last 4 years.
You noticing what I'm noticing, Santana?
What's that? I honestly, guys, I'm not taking any offense to this. Like,
Hold on one second. Hey, YouTube, are we almost at 1,000 subs? Where are we on YouTube? Because I see Kevin just said, let's get Santana to 1,000 subs. YouTube, can someone in YouTube tell me how close I am? I would love it if we could actually. I would love it if we could actually get 1,000 subs on the old YouTubes. Guys, if you're not following me on all my social medias, make sure you're doing so. Blue Sky, Twitch, and especially YouTube. On YouTube, it's at Santana Speaks. It's really important because YouTube, just in case anything happens to the TikTok, YouTube is going to be the most important place that I'm at. Oh, we're at 928. Holy smokes, guys. That shot up. That shot up, guys. Please, please, please follow me on the old YouTubes. And also, you know, go like some videos, watch some videos, and make sure that you comment. And when you comment, make sure that you put like at least 7 words. We need to get some push on the old algorithm over on the YouTubes. Thank you so much, Josh. Thank you so much. So, guys, make sure you follow me on all the other platforms, but especially YouTube. We're going to continue to be able to do these debates and also late nights with Santana and also sparring with Brunch with my creator. We're going to be able to do all of those, and it's mainly going to be through YouTube if anything happens to TikTok. I'm sorry.
I also have my Twitch and YouTube and my link tree if anyone wants to follow me and help me.
Trump's going to save TikTok.
You my dog. Thank you for the sub.
Sorry, let me know when you guys want to get back to the convo.
Okay, cool. You say I came from TikTok to see if I followed you, and I already did. Thank you, Heather. You're so freaking amazing. You're awesome, Heather. Mr. Thomas.
Hello there, Quan. Hello, Elenius. How are you?
We're just trying to make it, Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, I think Tony might be a biological Christian as well.
I'm actually not, but that's all good. I do have a question for you, Santana, like just a little bit off of what we're talking. Do you believe that freedom of speech is a privilege or a human right?
Combination.
What if I have a gun to your head?
A pew pew. Listen, I am of the belief that no one can make you do anything that you don't want to do. And even if you put a pew pew to my head, you still can't make me do something. So like, I feel like it's still a combination. It's a privilege, and it's also a right.
I totally respect that. I listened to this podcast with this like this guru from India, like a monk or whatever you want to call him, and he brought up such a good point. He was like, when you stub your toe in the morning and you get hurt, and you're like, dang it, what a beautiful thing that is, because if you weren't alive, that wouldn't be there. When you hug your daughter when she wakes up after a tough night's sleep, and she says, "Thank you so much for sitting next to me with my dreams." If you're not alive, that doesn't happen. Basically, the point I'm making is, if you're not alive, the good, the bad, the ugly, the sad, the happy, it's all gone. I personally believe that freedom of speech is a privilege, because if someone does have a pew-pew pointed at you, even if you don't want to do what I say I want you to do, I can also just make you not ever make a decision again in this reality, in this personal reality. So I believe that freedom of speech is a privilege, and I think that we're very fortunate to be able to sit here and disagree and talk about different things and why we believe in those different things. So that's just the point I wanted to make.
Hey, Tony?
Yeah.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I respect that.
Mr. Thomas, did you understand that one?
I mean, no, not really.
I can try again.
No, please
no.
don't.
Okay.
Please don't.
Sometimes.
What do you guys think about the drones?
Our parents were wrong, okay? When you fail at something the first time, you quit.
No, I appreciate it, y'all. No judgment given. But what do y'all think about the drones? You think they're UFOs? You think they're China? You think they're ours?
What?
We've been all over the place tonight, Tony.
Oh, sorry. Santana, do you want to ask me a question?
Yeah. What do you think about Donald Trump?
I think that what comes out of his mouth.
Go
Go
ahead and tell us how you feel about Donald Trump.
Okay, I will. I think that I don't think he's a good person. I also don't think he's a politician. I think that what he says is exactly what he's thinking. And for the last few elections, I don't believe a lot of these politicians. So even though he's saying like the mean tweets and like the crazy things, like I do think he's telling the truth. And if we look at the last 4 years to the previous 4 years, and again, Santana, I'd be happy to go back and forth on this, but like we look back, Trump's economy, all of that, the wars were gone, like all the thing, it was all good. Like I remember looking at a gas station, it was $1.89 for gas, like, and I know that's like a big thing that the news always talks about, like it's $4 for gas now, but so I don't know, I'll stop talking. I feel like I'm ranting.
Okay, cool. You know what, Tony?
Since we know how you really feel, it's how we feel.
And I respect that. I respect that. And it is a good jam.
Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump.
No, Santana, again, like I really think it's a privilege for us to disagree. And I think it's a powerful thing like if you have a conversation with someone and all you do is agree with the person, it's just a yep to death. I think the powerful thing is when you're able to disagree with someone and not get personal with them, and are able to like really speak your opinions and like get to the bottom line of why you think, not trying to change the other person or sway them, but like just like have a good conversation. You know, when you like have a really good convo and then you like, it's almost like you get like a buzz off it. You're like, damn, dude, that was fucking fun. I think that's like a really valuable thing that's being lost lately. I don't know. That's just how I feel. And that's why I'm happy to be on here talking with you.
Yeah, no, listen, I appreciate it, Tony. Listen, I'm gonna drop you down, Tony. I appreciate you.
No, all good.
You come
I
back at some
appreciate it,
point and
Santana.
we can tango again.
No, 100%. I'll be here. Trump is going to be the best president of all time, and I'd be happy to talk to you about that another time. Thank you very much for having
but
me.
one more time, no, seriously.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Oh man, Alina, that
By the
feels
way,
like
The
abuse
Trump
whenever you put that
phobia.
picture up.
listen, I didn't make myself bigger. You did. So Santana did that to y'all.
The Trump phobia in this life. I mean, my goodness gravy.
W's in the chat for Kendra. Kendra said, I don't know, Santana. I feel like this guy is just a people pleaser, which is fine, I guess, but now what are we looking for? Yeah, I agree, Kendra. That one was a little I don't know. Facts, are you still there?
Oh, hell yeah, man. I'm entertained, bro. I'm here.
Okay, facts. Mr. Thomas is a biological Christian. Do you want to have this conversation with him?
Oh, what was that? What's up, Mr. Thomas? What conversation?
Well, hello, Fact Quan. So the conversation,
He is funny, man.
the conversation, I think, is about Donald Jesus Trump. Santana Quan is Trump phobic, and there's racial profilings against anybody who loves or Donald Jesus Trump. You see that he's laughing because he knows deep down in his liberal heart that it's wrong.
I can't breathe. Oh my God, I have real tears. I have real tears in my eyes. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And this is what they will do. They will just laugh at you when all you're trying to do is spread the truth and the facts that the government don't want you to know about. Okay, if you want real facts, Fact Quan, okay, go to www.realfacts.com/truth/facts stuff the government doesn't want you to know about, /real truth, /again.com/.org/science
literally crying.
/.com. So go on ahead there. And
What? By the way, y'all,
somebody's
Mr.
seen a
Thomas
magic
does
thing.
the best dolphin sounds. If you send Mr. Thomas dolphins, they will give you the best dolphin sounds.
No, forget the dolphins, please. Yeah, send the
Dolphins,
dinosaurs
nothing
and the
but
dogs.
dolphins.
The dinosaurs and the dogs.
No, the dolphins are better. I promise you.
Oh my God.
The dolphins are the best.
What?
I can't breathe.
The universe is a myth.
Oh my God. You guys are unhinged. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
He is funny.
Oh my God.
Roar. Honk, 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 honk.
I forgot about the geese.
Okay, I needed this.
Oh my God. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. My head hurts now. I've laughed so much my head hurts. Oh my God.
Hey, man, bow your head and I'll pray it away. Okay?
You are not
Dear
about to pray
Heavenly
over me.
Father.
You are
He said
not.
you are not.
There's absolutely no
Oh,
way
wow,
you're
you
praying
sure
over
it's
me.
gonna work?
That is what he said. Absolutely not.
I just, Lord have mercy.
Moderator invited me to turn on my camera.
Please don't,
Yeah.
because then you're gonna keep talking when you do. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, turn it on. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
Oh, are you sure?
But you can't talk when you do it. You okay?
Watch, you can't talk when you do it. You see the suppression?
Give me
you see this, Mr. Thomas?
Okay, hold on. I'll give you the big screen. Hold on. All right, you got it.
Okay, hold on. Are you sure I'm not allowed to do the voice?
No, you can't do the voice while you're on camera. I told you, it melts my brain.
I'm confused right now.
I know Erica Quisha likes when I do the voice with the camera on. Hey, Erica Quisha, how you doing?
That is wow. Like that's a voiceover. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Wow.
Thank you.
And then that's
Aisha, you are unhinged.
This done sent me
Oh
into
my
motherfucking stratosphere.
She a full character. That is dope. Man, I'm blown away. Yeah, Santana, you cold because you knew the whole time, Santana. You cold.
Oh my God.
That Aurora done took me the fuck out. You hear me? You hear me, bitch? When everything's Aurora. Yes, bitch. Aurora the house down.
So bad.
Yeah, that shit funny. Whatever that is.
So fucking y'all are so unserious.
Wait, do it one more time.
Well, I need another dolphin.
Oh, I ain't doing all that. I ain't got no dog for you, baby. Shit. Squeak at your ass. Fuck that. Yeah.
Did you say yeah? What is wrong with you? No, Sunkiss, are you well?
Bitch, yeah, motherfucking well. Don't try to piss in my motherfucking cornflakes because I'm over here enjoying the motherfucking entertainment.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars?
Yeah.
Yo.
Somebody send another cowboy hat.
Yeah, that was sick.
Somebody send another cowboy hat.
That was sick.
Wait, was that me? No, it's Santana. Okay.
Oh my God.
Thank you, County, for the
Oh, Jesus.
You guys are unhinged. Oh
my
God. Listen. Cheers.
Hey, did you just?
She did.
Word.
Thank you.
Oh, my head hurts so bad.
I bet it does, baby. It's gonna be all right. We gonna pray that away.
No.
Dear Heavenly Father.
Come here. Let me rub your forehead like a cue ball.
Dear Heavenly Father.
Shabba dabba 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 dabba
to you today. We come.
Oh,
chat, what the fuck is happening right now?
We're coming to you, Jesus.
Hey.
Oh, hallelujah.
The same way we try to deliver Anthony to you is the same way we are coming, Lord. Yes. We're coming in your favorite car, a fucking Honda. Yes.
She coming in a Honda.
Hey, shawty, a bobo see a rat tat 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 tat. A
Facts,
skibbity.
what is happening, Facts? What is happening?
Bro, I'm over here weak.
This is
my kind of time.
Okay. I think that's enough. I think we
you don't like you that much of a heathen you can't sit through praise and worship.
I think that's the end of the night. Facts, I'm gonna go ahead and get you up out the paint because you are up. So
see, it's always you chameleon, light skinned, yellow ass salamanders that be fucking up the rotation.
Listen, my head is pounding.
I'm hearing that.
It is pounding now. It was not hurting before. I laughed so hard. I'm sweating in my head.
I understand that. I too have been pounded. I mean, I too have had a pounding headache. I you without a pounding head.
MJ said, "Hey, yo." Okay, chat, do me a favor real quick before we call it a night. Can we please get Sunkissed over can we please get Sunkissed over 1,000 coins? Sunkissed is at 538. Can we please get Sunkissed over 1,000 coins? I need you guys to do that for me real quick. Please, and thank you. Let's go ahead and get Sunkissed over 1,000 coins. And if you want any last minute sound effects from Mr. Thomas, go ahead and drop it. So let's get Sunkissed over 1,000 coins. Come on, guys. We're at 687, 697. Let's run it up. Let's get Sunkissed over 1,000 coins. Please. That's what.
Oh my God, Hannah!
As y'all would say.
W's in the chat for management.
Oh, thank you.
I believe in y'all's culture. You would say, "Go right da."
Oh,
W's in the chat for Chase. Chase in a $5 donation saying, "Dawn of the final 24 hours remain." Listen, guys, if you are not following me at Blue Sky, Twitch, and especially YouTube, get over to the YouTubes. Make sure you look for me with @Santana Speaks. We're still going to be able to host our panels with Late Nights with Santana. We're still going to host our debates with Sparring with Santana. And we're also still going to do brunch with my creator. No matter what happens to the TikToks, this show don't stop. We're still in here. We're still locked in. We're still rolling. Our community is still here. We're still doing the damn thing.
It don't stop.
Sunkiss.
What can I
Taisha,
do?
Alina.
What's going on?
Do the outro with me?
Which outro? I have my own, don't forget to read your Bibles. Stop being liberals.
Right.
Not that one.
Amen.
And I got my,
Kevin, thank you for following me on Blue Sky.
Oh, I gotta do that.
And y'all can follow Mr. Thomas on the Instagram. It's in the bio.
Chat, real quick. Let's do a quick poll. Because I've been debating this. Real quick, chat. Real quick. Let's do a quick poll. Let me stop this. Let's do a quick poll. I am thinking about making an Instagram and a Twitter's. If I make additional social media and I actually post on those additional social medias, will you guys follow me? Smiley face for yes, do it. Frowning face for no, don't waste your time.
I mean, we're gonna do our best, baby, but Twitter, because I'm not calling it X. I'm gonna call it what it's.
I'm gonna call him the mama. His mama called it Twitter.
Call it what it's named. Mama named
exactly.
It Twitter. And no, that don't mean, we're not T-phobic, bitch. We just do shit that makes sense. And calling that bitch X is like calling Elon Musk's child name. I'm not doing all that bullshit.
It's not.
As I was saying, baby, Twitter is a hellscape. So if you want to put yourself through that,
I might get on the.
Blessed be the lamb, bitch.
I mean, so I can have a personal one, but that's just for me. So I might do like a social media one. So smiley face if you would follow me, frowny face if you wouldn't, because it looks like there's kind of few frowny faces. Should I even do it?
Hold on, somebody said not those two. James, what you talking about? Who you talking to?
Somebody said Clapper and Blue Sky. I don't know what Clapper is.
Oh, Clapper's when you rotate your. Oh
no, Sunkiss.
Oh.
It's time for the outro.
No, it's not. Santana said I've had enough.
A sound body and tranquility. I deserve it all. Like mine.
Chat. This entire evening has been unhinged.
VVS's white diamonds, GMX with the seat back reclining, bitch. I deserve it.
And I'll tell you what, I don't know what's gonna happen with TikTok, but what I do know is that I love you guys. I love each and every one of you. Sunkiss, I love you. Taisha, I love you. Alina, I love you. Chat, I love you.
Love you.
Guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully it's not the last time that we're on TikTok, but I will be back tomorrow. Join me again for tomorrow for late nights. Sparring with Santana. Let's go raid Isaiah. Santana raid Isaiah. Let's go raid Isaiah. Santana raid. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. I love